Was that what?
And
welcome to Tabletop Fables, Prince of the Apocalypse, our Monday night game. I am Brett, the DM, and the players can introduce themselves. We'll start over there.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm habitually confused.
Well, I understand why, because I'm mirrored on the screen. Anyway.
just go with it.
I'm playing Kallan. I still have not settled. You know what? Fuck it. He sounds like this. Probably.
No,
I don't know. I'll change my mind.
Cockney British. Camp Cockney British.
Maybe. We'll never know.
If viewers donate, maybe it will.
Subscribe and you might find out.
Well, that's just if you
one subscription, 1% more cap.
Yes.
Oh god, no.
100 subscriptions, you go to your normal voice.
Yeah, stop pushing it up.
Full circle.
Hi, I'm Ishtar. I am playing Truedream, the Goliath cleric. And you should probably have your book back.
Thanks, but it's not my book.
Greetings, I'm playing Molbath, the human necromancer, and this is the story of my power.
And hello, I'm DM Cody, and tonight I will be playing Emharis the Magnificent, magician extraordinaire.
And I am Nick. I'll be playing Emissos, the half-elf druid, who's highly influential.
Influenceable? Easily influenced.
Easily influenced.
I should have thought I had it open just before we started. Sorry. Okay, now we're good.
So shout out to
So
Bam.
when we left the party, they were using aggressive magic spells on innkeepers, trying to protect small children.
Aggressive.
And I might be slightly interpreting. And they were heading out to Lads Rock. On the way, they were headed past the constable's butchery, and they were seeing that the constable and his butcher's boys were setting up a series of gallows. Walking down the main street, which generally was pretty quiet. Saw people looking out, sort of twitching curtains proverbially and seeing what's going on, but people generally were staying inside today.
Are we sure we want to leave this orc here to die?
Well, I mean,
Stupid maybe, but misguided.
Perhaps we should take him with us and make great cannon fodder. I
mm,
mean, crossbow fodder.
well, let's put it this way. He's the kind of stupid where the constable was very blunt about what was going to happen to him, and he was not even phased.
He does look like he's helping carrying over timber for the scaffolding.
I am not comfortable recruiting that kind of dumb.
I'm not comfortable with killing a man while his hands are bound.
His hands aren't bound.
Like,
Metaphorically speaking.
he's helping dig his own grave and going, sure guys.
Oh, that's already done.
Do you see the problem here then?
Yes. My problem with that is that if we went, hey, let's take him under our wing, then somebody else could just go, hey buddy, I'll give you a cookie and if you tell me all the information about them.
There is a point where you have to determine if someone is a liability or an asset. I would think he would not be an asset if he were to join us, and he has proven too much of a liability to this town.
There's also a place where you have to decide what kind of person you are.
What was it? We're causing trouble to fix the trouble we've caused, and we're, I don't know, killing a bunch of people that are causing trouble.
Trouble and murder are different. We've killed those who have needed it, who have deserved it. I don't believe that to be this man.
If it is justice.
Very well, off we go then.
We could hang around and watch.
No, I think it's best we be off.
I mean, there won't be any blood. I mean, it is just a...
I'd take a half step back in this and let them pull ahead. And start muttering under my breath.
So you see that the butcher is working hard. There's only a couple of his boys with him. Other two can't be seen.
They're preoccupied.
Yeah, probably guarding the rest of the people who are going to get killed today. So yeah.
Now, I would like to go and resolve the matter of the boy, as I messaged you about last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to go up to the constable while he is slightly less busy, but clearly looking like I'm going to participate while I talk.
Yeah. So you walk up and you just wait for a moment and sort of sees you and steps back and just grabs a bit of a water skin. Truedream.
Constable, I was wondering if I could have permission, as I assume the boy's legal guardian is not going to be guardian material for much longer. I was wondering if I could have the consent of you and the town.
Sorry, I'm getting past notes.
I was wondering if I could have the consent of you and the town. Send the boy to the church to help with the programming of the cult.
Okay, I'm just making sure his father's not already dead. Sort of looks for a moment and sees the boy asleep. You're carrying him. And can you just make a straight persuasion check?
Sure. That is cocked as all heck, because I didn't move the stuff out the middle of my dice tray. We have 19 on the dice, so we have 20.
He sort of nods and says, very well, it's probably the safest thing. If father was involved in some pretty dark things and won't be alive soon. So in case there are people trying to get vengeance on the son for the father, it might be best if he's not here.
That was exactly my thought. I can send him back to the church. It will send him over to Baldur's Gate area, so it will send him some distance away, but it will mean he is far away from anyone who would know him.
Okay.
It will give him a fresh start while he heals.
Are you planning on taking him?
It will be too much out of our way, but I have some trusted people who I can have escort him over.
I'll leave with you, and it's sad, but this is one of the biggest events the town's seen from some time. A matter I don't have to think about. It's a good one.
It is why I offered. Good luck with the work.
Thank you.
I'm going to head off. I'm going to head to our good old baker friend to set up
You have a boy.
to set up the contacts to get him sent to the Church of Bane.
Basically, if you give him like 20 gold pieces, he can make it happen.
Easy.
Just a messenger and hire of a guard and stuff like that.
Easy done.
I can pay for that if you want.
Yes, please.
So you head off to do that. Are you going with her to do it?
Yeah, I was hanging out there.
So you three are what? Do you guys follow as well?
Once I'm finished what I was doing, yeah, I head down the alleyway.
So you go to start walking off. And you start walking off.
I follow my brother.
And you hear, okay, voice. And heavy footsteps run. And you hear Hamlet goes, oi, stop! Stop! It's going to be a chase. I think they have the same stats essentially.
Well, it was going to be clean.
You see Harbour just chase Grund as he's, but it takes like a few blocks, but eventually the butcher just catches up to him, tackles him to the ground, and simply put, beats the shit out of him. Eventually him and the boys drag him back, and you see them, they take him out to the back.
At least he was smart enough to know he should try to run away.
No, someone told him to run away.
Good boy.
A figment of his own imagination told him to run away.
Let me do an intelligence check.
What about for the figment of imagination?
Well, for the see if the constable decides to ask him why he did that, right? Just randomly. Alright, so yeah, you organise that. We'll meet up.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Yeah.
So you guys leaving the city?
Yep.
With your horses and cart.
Wait.
Not that you have too much of a choice, having been kicked out of the swinging sword inn.
Temporarily? Oh
No.
yeah, the swinging sword inn. I thought you meant the town. I'm just like, the town is temporary.
Is it though?
Anthony, can you roll me a D12 and a D8, please, and tell me the combined total?
Just saying, even the inn situation is only temporary if we get a new proprietor instead.
Creating problems and solving
Cool. Can you
problems.
also roll me a D20?
Modern problems, modern
17.
solutions.
I should do the D20 first. So you guys head southwest to Lance Rock. As you approach more and more, you see there's a giant man here up, just sort of on top of like the side of a hills. Even from a distance, you see that the stone is dark grey and doesn't match the surrounding stone. You walk through these forests. You guys got a particular march order? Who's driving? Anything like that?
I'm not very good at survival.
I am in the cart.
I'm assuming we've got our horses. Are we on several on the road?
I will be driving, I guess, since I've been doing it for a bit.
I'll be next to him. I'll be keeping an eye out with the rate and so with Reagan.
Yeah, I'll probably be on a horse just in front.
I can steer a boat, I can't steer a cart.
I am in the cart because I would probably break a horse's back.
Out of anger.
This game got swells now.
The horse is
Roll
getting a
that one in this
piggyback
one.
from you.
Pretty much.
I guess I'll hang at the back of my horse, so.
So yeah, you guys keep approaching. Eventually, the path runs out. You follow some deer tracks through the forest for a while. Whoever's in the lead takes survival, as in whoever's taking point.
Yeah.
From that. Is anyone able to assist?
No.
I can.
Nope.
I have proficiency in survival. I can assist.
It's an advantage if you're getting help.
17.
worthwhile for the advantage.
So you take a fairly direct path there. You see that the trail, there is actually a very slight trail.
Yep.
It's a bit of an odd one as you're going through. You notice it by there's weird, looks like there's weird little spot fires almost. As if someone's... Roll Arcana for me.
9.
No. So just weird little
Yeah.
spot fires here or there.
I'm gonna, without saying anything, just start pointing them out as I go past. Trying to keep the noise down just in case. How wide's the path? Like, is it still wide enough for the horse and cart to go through? Or?
It looks like people who are passing have been on foot.
Yeah.
But it's wide enough. It's a pretty it's not a dense forest, I'll put it that way. So you're just making your own path, but it's taking time, but you're getting there.
Yeah.
Hearing the rumours of green lightning, seeing these burn marks, they look like lightning strikes.
Can I check?
Are you with me?
I'll assist you.
13.
I'll get you to roll a nature check just while you're all discussing this, I assume.
This is not gonna help.
You're a
9.
druid.
Yeah, I got -2 on nature.
You have no idea.
Well, I'm making the assumption.
There's been lots of campers through.
Yes, but there doesn't appear to be any storms, so we should be fine.
Yes.
You do see occasionally, though, out of the almost cloudless sky, occasional
It's probably
lightning
fine.
down as you're
It's probably fine.
getting closer and closer. You're hearing the thunder.
Is this a storm or is this something else?
Yeah, I'm making our contract to see if I know what's causing this.
Sure.
I'm making a kind
Would you assist me, brother?
Okay.
I can tell you what I already don't know.
You can make an Arcana check, but if you're also making one, then you can't have assistance.
Alright.
Just to
Two
limit
separate people.
just to limit the amount of dice rolls involved.
I failed.
Pass.
Nope. 12.
It's weird.
We haven't even noticed that there's lightning falling from the sky.
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
I suppose I'll make a check now, so everyone will have failed.
Religion check.
Turns out my character, like me, is also colorblind. Is that just not how? Is that just not what lightning looks like?
15
On a what check?
on Arcana.
That's a pretty impressive Arcana check.
I have +0. I have a +0, so it's just a straight 15.
Just make it easier, I cast guidance on you as we're discussing it.
Hey, I got -2 on Arcana and nature, so
So that's a 1d4.
Yep. Add a d4 to your roll.
Okay.
Right.
9 yes, sir.
Because that DM tells me that DC's probably 16.
No.
Well, hopefully.
16.
It's more I'm trying to work out how a character knows.
Okay.
Lightning is not green.
Yeah, lightning's not green. But you have seen lightning. Your character's survived in the wild a fair bit. The lightning is not what caused these fires. They look more like spot fires. You'd say probably done magically. Just there's various points that are evenly burnt and things like that. And it doesn't look like the
More like a rogue fireball.
not fireball, but like
Someone's gone through with fireball and just like, boo, boo.
I cast magic missile at the grass.
pretty much.
Just sacred flames.
Because it looks like flash fires, just some small, very it's like symmetrical section.
So Truedream kind of just like peers out with everyone talking about trying to figure this out. It's just like, they are not caused by the lightning. It looks more like someone was throwing bolts at the ground.
Well, that seems rather foolish.
Yes, but it is not that. It's more like a true fire itself, not lightning.
Then we should be careful. Maybe there is more than one threat up here.
Possibly.
I turn around and look at Molbath, questioningly looking.
Molbath.
Who is this Molbath you speak of?
Dark mole.
Oh, now we know it as Dark Mole.
Cue imperial music.
You can only change your name once per level up.
That's right, we just leveled up.
Green lightning, brother. Did it whisper a bit? Do you think it's undead?
Well, I believe there is undead. These shambling green people seem like zombies.
Green, though, is rather strange. Grey, normal skin, I've seen, unfortunately.
They can be green zombies.
Alright.
Yeah, you can't be
Now you get so
racist.
haughty about your
Apparently,
necromancy.
this person just likes green. Green lightning, green zombies.
What person?
Necromancer.
What, do you think there's a necromancer up there?
I mean, zombies don't just appear by themselves.
Could be an excellent time to learn then.
Yes. I've only
believe
just
you.
become a necromancer. I am totally correct.
He knows everything about necromancy, I know nothing, I believe him.
Yeah.
So you travel for a bit further, you start to head down a ravine. After a little bit longer, you see a very neatly handwritten sign hammered to a tree, which says, "Come no closer, lest ye catch the disfiguring plague that affects me!" Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! The Lord of Lance Rock, which is written in cursive signature sort of style.
Perhaps you should send your raven ahead, brother.
Okay, I said my written head.
That's a lot of exclamation points. He must mean it.
I keep writing. I'm already horrendously ugly.
Yeah.
But only 100 feet ahead.
Readings for science.
You keep going forward, the ravine gets further and further towards like a point. Eventually you see that there is a cave at the end of it, through your raven's eyes.
Now, there appears to be some sort of hole in the wall here. It's not much of a Lord's keep, but I guess.
Should we investigate the top first rather than going into the cave? That's where the reports of the green people are, aren't they?
This cave on top of the rock. Do I see anything above it?
Well, you see there's a giant man here, it's a giant rock spire.
But no buildings up there. No. There doesn't appear to be anything up there but the statue.
Perhaps we should investigate that first.
Was it actually a statue?
Nope.
That's what I was gonna like look at and just see if I can.
Can I tell it's not a statue?
Yes. Think like Obelix from Asterix and Obelix, like one of his men here, but much bigger.
Yeah.
Ah, so it's actually alive. So, or is it just stuck still?
No, it's just a giant like stone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was a statue. Yeah, there just appears to be a giant rock. So it's not actually a statue.
I'm interested all the same.
Alright. Seems like a silly thing. They have rocks everywhere, but okay.
Oh, this looks like a particularly interesting rock. Let's go have a look.
I'm convinced it's a
See?
stone giant.
It is quite possible.
I will hold the
Oh,
cart
you-
near the
you-
signpost and jump down and start walking over.
I mean,
Yes,
we're
you'll
not
have to
exactly the same,
eventually. Well, you're much past the sign now.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, because you're in a ravine, so as you're headed further
Right.
down towards the end, you'll have to go up the about 40-50 feet of stone, like the cliff face.
Perhaps we should go into the cave and see if it leads up. They must have gone up there somehow.
I just realised it.
Fine. If I not looking like some strange green man, this is your fault. Where did Kallan go?
He is up ahead.
Just trotting off.
I point out because I've been
Yeah, I'll be
watching
behind
you
you.
go the whole time.
Maybe we should keep him.
Assuming that everybody's following us.
If he ends up dying horribly, then we know to turn back.
Are you going into the cave?
If I can find a place to. Actually, yeah, if the cave is big enough to ride my horse in, I will ride my horse into the cave.
It is. You go through some. Well, the entrance of the cave is actually fairly easy to find. It looks like whoever had the firebolt spell spent some time around here because a lot of bushes are burnt back. Very haphazard. Looks like you see like someone was doing some sort of target practice against the wall.
Is it like basically directed at the forest itself? Does it almost look like it's trying to keep the forest back in a way?
Insight check.
Nat one.
Oof.
Yeah,
No
probably.
fucking clue.
On the upside, it's at least a 2.
Yeah, because I've got a +1.
Probably.
Stupid forest.
Well, I
You
assume
never truly fail until you get a nat 1 and you have like a -1 or a -2 in this.
-2. You want a negative on a skill check.
Yeah.
So there is like a large enough entrance to the cave that you could ride your horse.
I'll jump off the horse and I'll rein it in.
So you start walking in.
I'll keep an eye out for traps.
Sure. Perception check or investigation check. Oh, the other side.
No, you just got a nat one. It can't be worse. It's 4.
You get an advantage on trap checks.
I don't believe looking for traps. No, looking for secret doors I do. But I have advantage on dodging traps and like the damage from them.
Alright, well you look up. There's not any. You head about 60 feet in, and you see that it opens up into a larger chamber. About 30 feet, well, about 40 feet across, about 50 feet deep, that sort of leads into a path to your left. You see that there is a dead body on the ground, just laying there.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Take my rapier out and just kind of like
Make sure it's
Is there
dead.
light in the cave?
just like shift him.
It's still from the entrance,
Yeah.
but it's starting to get dark.
Just like shift him to into the light a bit more.
So yeah, you sort of get the rapier out and start moving him, and as you do, it starts to shuffle up.
Step.
Nope.
Initiative.
Nope.
Everyone else is at least around.
Oh my god! At least it's going up.
I'm literally sitting on the car.
9.
12. 9.
4.
14.
So 20 and above.
It's +2, isn't it?
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. So who's above 3?
Oh, you idiot.
So how high was you?
9.
Well,
14.
well, it's gonna be first round you, then it, and then everyone else. As
Yeah.
well. So yep.
Cool. I'm fine with that.
So it's sort of, you see it start shifting up. And look, as the body moves up, you see like large sections of skin have sloughed off the underside and sort of sticking slightly to the ground.
Well, I'm trying to move. I'll just like rapier out and straight through the eye.
It's still technically prone, so advantage on your attack.
Well, I just got assassinate, so it hasn't taken its turn, so I get I get advantage, and because
Roll.
I taken its turn, it's an auto crit.
Oh, you still have to hit it. You have to hit this zombie.
That one.
88.
One of them was a nat 1. But natural 18.
Sure, roll damage. Oh, the auto counts as a crit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Poor zombie man.
And
Says more where he
that's
came
my
from.
damage.
Actually, maybe not.
Oh my.
Probably
10, 21, 24 points of damage.
So I'm not gonna lie, 21, still moving fine. 24, not so much. So yeah, it starts to move up and you just flip rapier through its head, shakes a bit and goes back down.
I smile and then keep dragging it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then once it's like,
Definitely dead.
yeah, I'm basically, I heard it was a potential plague, so I'm like, kind of like jacket and like moving the body parts out so I can start to search it.
Sure. You'll start having a quick search through it. There's no valuables on it.
Figured as much, but
They already got nicked.
So you guys just see him just walk out carrying a zombie on the edge of his blade.
Zombie?
Well, zombie.
Just
Dead
a
body.
dead guy.
Dead body, I mean. Dead body. Totally not zombie.
Why must you kill everyone we meet?
oh, that was it looked like this when I found it, but it was still moving, so thought better safe than sorry. I mean, this is your specialty, not mine.
Yeah, well, you killed it now.
No, I mean, what?
If it's a reanimated corpse, could it just not be reanimated again?
That would be a waste. Why would I want to reanimate this thing? You killed this guy.
You're the one that keeps saying you're a necromancer. I thought you could be able to figure out why it's green with a live subject. Well, not a live subject, with a subject.
It's not green.
Oh,
I mean, it's rotted slightly, but it's still
in that case.
still was like a human at some point. Not like an orc, green skin orc or anything like that.
Yeah, well, that's useless.
Okay then. Are we going in?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I
If-
clamber out
If
of the
everybody
cart.
is ready, do we want to leave the horses in here or take them
I
through?
think we leave them behind.
It is for the best.
Alright.
We come back to dead horses.
Can I tie a knot that's tight, but sort of if they panic and pull really hard on it, it will come loose?
Oh, quick release not.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah, roll.
Elvish rope.
say.
Something.
The elf goes and does it up a bit.
12
The
plus
numbers
pretty much
loose.
anything. You're fine. Yeah, you can do that.
12 plus anything. Deception. I'll make the horses think they're not really good. So that's an 18.
Yep. So you put the rope, like you tie them all together and put the rope down, and you put like a small rock on it. And
Oh,
put, like,
it's so heavy.
And the horse is like, well, we certainly can't move without trying. We have no reason to try. As they eat their hay.
I tie mine up away from the, like, trying to find like a loose bit of rock and tie it to the side of the cliff instead of the forest.
Sure.
All I can see is this horse running back into town with this rock hanging from its reins, like running through town, and people are trying to catch it, so it's smacking people down.
Alright, so yeah.
What's the weapon? Nay.
Well, I'll hold out my dagger. Like, can I have some light on this? I don't have a lantern anymore. Thank you. And then I'll walk in.
So you're walking first, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be second.
I'm feeling around in my bag looking for
He's
a
already
sharp
last, so you'll be in the middle. I won't even ask for the rest of it. So you head in.
Can I have 2 lots of light running concurrently? No? Okay.
Concentration.
I can have 3. That's alright.
It's a different spell.
Fair enough.
One each hand, the third one glows out of his.
I
Nah.
just wanted to check is all, because then we could have a light at the front and back. But
Can
just
you roll
at the top line.
perception for me?
Can do. 20. Oh shit. 23.
Yep, so yeah, you start walking down the passageway to the left. It goes for about 80 feet. With the light from the dagger bouncing off and around. I was going to give you advantage on the trap, but it doesn't actually matter for you. So you're walking. Basically, I can't give you one now. How close are you to him?
Fairly? I mean, I want to keep line of sight on the dagger so that I can maintain concentration on it.
So like 5 feet or 40 feet?
I'd say
That's
I'd keep her first.
descriptions.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
I'd be trying to walk ahead more than like I'd say about like 20 to 30.
so as you enter into the place, you hear some movement above you.
Yep.
And you sort of rebalance and are ready to jump. And you see just something drop from above. Can you roll a dex save with advantage?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That's fuck. 10.
Wow. So you take half damage from traps.
Yeah.
So as you jump back, this like large chest falls down, hits just like the edges of your hands as you fall back, and does 3 hit points damage, and your hands like
It's like right on the knuckles.
yeah. And you see as it hits the ground, all those rocks fall out of it and go everywhere as it breaks.
Always the rocks.
They do fall.
Everyone dies.
Damn you, Dwayne.
Then you see 2 zombies jump down. One of its knees, one's knee buckles out under it, and the other one you just hear the bone crack inside the muscle.
Oh.
Then they turn around and now roll initiative.
Again.
Or properly. Because I didn't actually write down the
14.
initiative before.
I got double what I got before. 8.
I also got 8.
12.
Good. You can die first.
Which of you 2 will go first?
You can.
Truedream?
I mean, you have a higher dex than
Doesn't
me.
matter. Everyone else always goes before the wizard.
Nope.
So I can run away when it's helpless.
That just means you run away first.
What do you
is all
get?
that means. I got 13.
12.
I always
Don't
run.
run the monster, just you guys.
I always run it in systems as whoever has the higher dex goes
What's
first
your character's name
because they
again?
react faster.
Yeah,
That is generally.
Because really
Just
now,
think of it this
somebody
way.
might not get up to
SOS.
you react dead last.
Oh yeah, because you would have been behind, not her. Anyway,
Yeah.
Just pick.
so
Sorry, everyone else.
Emharis, you see these 2 zombies drop something and then jump down.
Just as a reaction, I wave my hands, butterflies swirl around, and I throw them. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Are you sure? The zombie.
The zombie, yes. I mean, they do have partial cover, but still.
As it impacts, those 7 points of force damage as tiny wounds are sliced through the flesh.
Left or right?
Right.
Correct. Yep. So you throw these butterflies forward. They spin around and avoid everyone else in the group and slide through this dead flesh and sloths off. Kallan. They have acted.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to attack the one on the left with the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bad time.
Should not have bounced off your phone.
That's a bad time. It's a 7 to hit.
Almost, but not quite.
Yep. And then I'll use my bonus action to disengage, and I'll like skitter back up to Truedream.
Emissos.
I'm just going to, probably step forward, pick up the my quarterstaff in both hands, bring it down on the head of the first one that.
Sure.
What's that? 13, 15.
Yep.
What's it? D8. Yeah, 1 point. 3.
So you bring it down on the head of the one that's been cut up. You see the skull just cracking.
Yeah.
It doesn't care.
Yeah.
So Truedream.
Cool. Channel divinities turn undead. I only get once per long rest. And I'm kind of predicting there's going to be more zombies coming, so I shouldn't use it yet. I want to save it for in the middle of a horde.
Yeah, we got this one.
Yes. So, instead, I am going to... Is there anything worth casting, actually?
Makes more radiant.
I do not.
Yeah. Which is a fair call. As a cleric, you would have been told radiant against undead, especially zombies.
I don't have any radiant spells prepared.
You guys take your food?
No, I do.
I agree. I never take it.
I barely know the modern rules, so I'm just gonna whack one
Yep.
and hope for the best.
So you go forward. The corridor is now blocked by the you two.
Okay,
So you can still speak. It's just your shoulder to shoulder.
that's fine. I have a one-handed swing. We have 9 on the die plus
Yep.
4, so 13.
Yeah, these guys have AC 8. Yep.
Ah, great.
You almost hit with a 7.
We have a 1d8 plus 2 damage. We have 7 damage.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that's already been hit.
Yep, 7 damage.
Because knock out your enemy.
Uh, 5 plus damage taken. 14. So yeah, you bring your warhammer down to the spot where the skull was cracked in and just break through deeper. See the neck just snap to the side and the zombie collapses to the ground. Molbath.
Now, do you want me to roll my contract? Can we just assume I know that, how hard zombies are to kill?
You can roll on a counter check. We'll see how much you know.
God damn it, Molbath. He still gets a 15.
Yeah, he knows. Basically, the fact this one's dropped to the ground from a head wound is probably done.
Yeah.
But generally, they can stand up and keep fighting through grievous wounds, lost body parts, limbs, even head sometimes, but no one's got gotten.
Do I know how to overcome it?
Of 15, you know that just single massive hits, such as critical or large damage, is good.
Alright. I'm just gonna grab the bone shard around my neck, chant some words, and summon a bone cage around myself with some black shroom and cast mage armor.
Sure. So yeah, you guys at the back can see, Molbath just covered in a series of bones around him that sort of fades a bit. It's now translucent. You guys at the front hear noise, like These guys have jumped down off a ledge. There's a cavern in front of you. It's about 40 feet by 40 feet. There's a path to the left. There's a path to the right. You hear a noise coming from the path to the right, sort of rapidly approaching. Zombie, singular one left.
Do we still have a light source?
Behind us.
It's behind you, but
Behind you.
there's shadows.
Yeah.
You can probably both see well enough to see something come up in
Well, I
front
was
of
going to say, I've got dark
you. You
vision,
got dark vision anyway. Yeah, the zombie swings and just bounces off your shield.
Cool.
This meaty fist.
It got under 18.
He's very much so. Emharis.
Same thing again, but this time they're running away. Just a couple of the butterflies slip through, doing 1 point of damage as it just clips through.
Yep.
Free action. I call out, brother, should we try to capture this one?
They're not very intelligent.
For your research, and then that would be 6 seconds up.
Kallan.
How far back was the fork in the tunnel?
Well, the fork in the tunnel is in front of you.
Okay.
To go back, it's more an L shape.
Okay. Can't really do much with the. I'll try and. There were still two zombies in front of.
One's down.
There's one on the ground, one still up, and sounds coming from the right ahead. I suggest a perception check to see if you can gather any more information.
Nah, I'm just gonna. I'll run forward and try and slide through Truedream's legs.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Just straight under, and then I'll, as I'm going under, I'll try and jab it with the rapier as I like go.
Through the grundle.
Just like straight under it.
Certainly. Roll of acrobatics.
Oh.
10.
You can, but it's very awkward to attack with disadvantage.
That's right.
Through the grundle. Oh.
At least that one hits this time.
But you don't get the 20.
No, I don't get the natural 20, but that's 10 to hit.
That'll hit.
And sneak attack because it's engaged. Nope.
Disadvantage.
Oh wait, no.
It's like I need that to lose.
6 points of damage.
So you sort of slide through, sort of some of the rocks slow you down a bit more, so you lose some of the momentum you'd hoped for. And you do cut across the inside of the leg, but you just see like a bit of very black blood slide, very slowly come out, already coagulated. And it's like, oh, it's probably not going to bleed out.
Alas, the femoral artery didn't work for
Then you
once.
stand up behind him.
Yeah.
And Emissos.
Well, after.
Sorry, what's your passive perception? 20, 15?
Yes, 15.
So you stand up and you hear this noise. It's to their right, to your left, because you turned around. And you look and you see two sort of very thin and emaciated people running forward. They've got long clawed hands, large open mouth, teeth, sort of jutting up, and grey skin.
I know what they
hairs,
are, but just Kallan.
long tongue draping out,
Great.
charging forward.
Of course he will. Here
Oh,
comes his ex.
God, I cannot wait for that.
Emissos.
I'm gonna. Probably do the same thing again, as it was very effective last time. Both hands.
Mm-hmm.
Go for a bop.
Yep.
16.
Hits.
The bopping of a lifetime.
That.
+3.
Is it a +3? Is it?
Yeah, 9.
9.
+4. So 10.
10, sorry.
10 whole protein.
So you spin through and just crack into its side, and just you hear like a snap of the spine.
Yeah.
Hits against the wall and collapses to the ground. As these
What
noise
a mood.
keeps running. You keep hearing the noise running closer. Truedream,
Bugger.
you can see these two figures running towards you now. They'll
Cool.
probably reach you in just a moment.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up and whap one of them.
Sure. So you stride forward,
Yes.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Attack?
see what happens. Yes. One-handed.
Yep.
So I still have my shield. I don't hit. That's a 5.
Yeah.
More
So you
important,
swing
it's a
forward.
natural one.
Yeah.
And you just sort of duck to the side, and they surround you. Molbath.
I
Naughty die. So you go
will
in
just
here.
hang out back here. I guess.
Sure.
Damn wizard's not doing anything. Sorry,
I'll look
damn
behind
warlock.
us in case there's any
No, it is the wizard. Damn wizard's not doing anything.
You walk behind.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Damn.
behind, not walk behind.
So one of these just forwards with its claws to try to hit Truedream.
Does
You're
it
in the
beat
front.
an
It's
18?
gonna be no. Neither of them do.
Good.
You just feel his claws like impact against your armor and skid off.
Good.
Emharis, back to the top.
So these look more vicious and intelligent than the zombies.
Yes.
I'm going to try casting sleep
Um,
behind them.
Sure.
28 points of sleep.
This will only end well.
How far behind them?
20 feet behind them.
Okay, so you sort of step out into the the open section, so you can do this.
Yep.
Is sleep spell a charm spell?
No.
Does sleep count as exhaustion?
Sorry?
Does sleep count as exhaustion?
No.
They're meant to be both charmed and exhausted, but not actually sleep.
And yeah, it's one of those things that I don't know if the undead classification actually has some specifications.
There's no
to it.
special things like that.
Mm.
Templates like they used to be. I'm gonna give them a save. What's your save?
Spell save is 14.
Well, actually, no, one falls asleep.
Good.
Yeah, so
That's
Does he
not-
wake
that's
up
around
when he
the
hits
corner
the
again.
ground?
otherwise sleep's the most useless spell in the world.
That's everybody sitting or lying down.
Kallan. The one behind Truedream is asleep. The one between you and Truedream is awake.
So if I stepped backwards, I could crush it.
No.
That's right. That's what I'm going to deal with. I'll walk up.
And then you
behind-
hear from behind you, from Kallan, it's me!
I'll walk up behind Truedream and while it's asleep on the ground, I'll stab it with the rapier.
Okay. It does not fall asleep.
Hmm?
Does not fall asleep.
Ah, fuck.
Your brother
Ah.
just stuffed you over.
Sounds
the
about
spell
right.
itself,
Sit up,
the
brother.
spell itself says undead cannot be affected.
Oh, okay.
Well, fuck.
Well, I didn't. I mean, Emharis didn't think they were undead, so we would have done that anyway.
In that case, I'll fling a dagger.
Does flanking still exist in this system?
No. It's an
Oh.
optional rule, but I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
Soak. 11 to
There's too
hit.
many NPCs. I mean, PCs.
11 to hit.
No.
Fuck. Sake. And then I'll use my bonus action to fling another one.
Yeah, this one just has just enough speed that it ducks to the side and just misses.
17.
That hits.
Right. Do I get my sneak attack? Because, alright.
First hit on the round. Well, assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
The first, yeah.
That's 9, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, yeah. First dagger misses, ducks to the side, starts turning around, you saw a second one, just hits like under its armpit, sinks in.
And I'll back up a little bit. Because I don't want to be anywhere fucking near that.
If they don't hit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'm on a roll just clubbing things, and I'm not going to pay attention to what it is, so
Join me in Clubbing Town.
just bopping stuff on the head.
Snoot boot.
Oh, a snoot boot and a half.
Punch it in the snout to establish dominance.
19.
That'll hit.
10 points.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
Brain it.
Well, it seems to be definitely working because.
Like, just freaking.
So he like gets the dagger and you're just like, just like bring your quarter stuff up where the dagger is and just like crunch the dagger in further. And you do see like dark, almost ichor-like blood just pour out of the wound.
Yeah.
This wagon seems to have just enough spark of life in it that it bleeds out and collapses to the ground. Truedream.
Time to make a bap.
Make a baby.
We have a 14.
You guys are hungry, not thirsty. That hits.
Sweet.
I was just waiting for they're up the front just bapping them out.
Fuck, go.
We have a 9 damage. I looked at the wrong
Yep.
bonus.
So,
Yeah, 9 damage. Not
you didn't. Warhammer breaks some ribs. Molbath, you are.
I'll still just, look at the back.
inadvertently match my dice.
Oh. I
Matchy
purposely.
matchy.
It's. Truedream, can you please roll a concept?
Okay. That a d12?
It's a d20.
Yes, d20, sorry. And then it's just plus my con mod?
Yes.
And then add a d12.
No. It depends if you have proficiency in the save.
Oh,
At 20.
does not matter.
Natural 20.
She looks at it, he feels bashful, he regrets doing this.
So this guy leans forward, sort of claws an area where you don't have your armour. And you feel just like the muscles around just sort of start to lose some feeling. But whatever, you're huge.
You kind
I
of like
just
it.
flex, it feels fine again.
And you take 5 damage.
Okay.
You flexing the poison just like.
Into his face. So, gonna cast butterflies. That will be 14 to hit.
Yes.
To do 6 damage.
Yeah.
As I just sort of dive out and then back around the wall again.
Yeah, the butterflies sort of curve around. Just.
Squadron
Slice
goes all
through.
around and
Callum.
Just sitting here questioning why Emharis isn't the one with the campy accent. Throwing butterflies.
stop it.
The butterflies are chosen by his patron, not him.
And then metal AF. Black and blood red.
When you
tear
cast it,
people
it's
apart. Like a sick riff plays in the background.
You're like, oh, it's so cute until you put it under a under a magnifying glass.
Actually tiny wolves with wings.
Well, the thing is, they're butterflies, they drink blood anyway.
This is true.
Metal AF.
They've got that under control. I'm gonna walk down the other way.
Go lie down.
You start wandering the other direction.
Yep.
Nothing will happen the rest of this round for you doing that. Emissos.
Halfway through a fight, just, fuck it, I'm out.
That's what he does.
I'm gonna go for a spot of tea.
Yep, I'm gonna follow through with my knockdown to,
Bippity boppity bap.
yeah,
Yep.
Boom.
14.
It's
Where'd it go? 8.
kill, steal, and bastard.
Kill stealer.
Can you relate at all?
Yes, it's great fun, isn't it? So yeah, you step around Truedream and just over like her shoulder, just the quarterstaff goes, and just another crunch noise.
Mine.
Just collapses on the ground, spasming.
Eat his heart.
Getting your strength.
I was waiting for someone to go, it still only counts as one.
You are currently safe.
Alright.
Oh, they're all dead?
Yeah. Well, they were. Yeah. They're no longer moving.
Well, they were dead in the
They're
first place.
re-dead?
Dead.
100% dead.
I would like to approach Kallan. Where are you heading down the tunnel?
I'm just scouting. That seemed like it was under control.
Do you perhaps have a crossbow? I'm not very effective against undead battle.
I've got my short bow. I don't really.
I can't use that. Do you perhaps have some daggers I could borrow?
Sure. I'm just like.
I thought you were gonna come back, pull them out of the dead bodies.
I'll hand you 2,
Sweet.
and I will eventually collect the other ones once I've had a look, break it down.
Yeah. So there was the path to the left, which you were headed down. Just as he approached and distracted you, you did hear some sort of almost rhythmic noises down there. And there was the path where the ghouls came from.
Rave! A cave rave!
I found Zion!
Lightning, you say?
Yeah, I'll continue down the path and go on for a bit.
Sure. You come across a rave.
Dark punk up on the podium.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm
Hell
down.
It opens up into a star-shaped cavern, and you see this very, very weird sight. There's 3 what appear to be zombies, but they're essentially almost dancing around. That seems to be what they're trying to do, rather than shuffle. One is dressed like a bear. One is dressed like a...
Oh, this is actually in the module.
Yes. I'm not making this up. One is dressed like a noble lady in very frilly but very dirty and old clothes. Another one is dressed like a jester and sort of jumping back and forth to the side.
This is this is a necromancer's really weird fetish.
I
Right.
look at Molbath again.
Do I, is there a DJ booth, per se?
No, there's 2 paths down that actually lead out on the other side of this star-shaped chamber.
Do we
And
have
you can't see what's down there. The music, only real sort of music is the jingle of the jester's bells and the noise of his feet as he sort of... But the other 2 look almost like they're attempting to waltz poorly.
I will, like, with the dagger, just like,
just slowly
and just like back out of the room.
I'm not going to interrupt this.
And head back up with like a shocked expression on my face, just like,
What did you find? Well,
What is it, Kallan?
Is there more undead?
yeah, but
Spit it out.
they're,
come on, time's money.
having a good time, I guess.
Good.
I didn't realise zombies
You mean
could
they're
breathe.
fornicating?
No, I mean,
Bone Town.
it might be leading to that. I'm not sure, but they're just they're dancing, and I didn't really want to enter the room just in case it was forced in some manner.
But how
This I've
is
got
the
to see.
zombie
Yeah, I agree.
dance?
I head down the tunnel and pull out my notebook and start taking notes.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I mean, I didn't mean the motions. I mean, how do they physically actually dance?
Well,
My understanding is that they were just on an autonomic process.
depends on if they're getting instructions. That's why I wasn't exactly keen to go in there, just in case the chamber was like forcing them to do it.
So as we get to the chamber and there's no music, I'm going to watch for a moment and I'm going to cast Prestidigitation and just make like a very slow waltz play. And see if they start matching the tempo.
No, they don't. They do start slowly moving towards you.
Still dancing?
Yeah.
What did you do, bro? I was taking notes.
Aggressively chicken
Stop it,
dances
and then
towards.
step back into the hallway a bit.
Yeah, as you leave the chamber, they seem to just go back to where they were.
Keep noting.
Alright.
Aggressively chicken dances towards Emharis.
Just like the dream, not again!
So who wants to be the first to?
I've got people to impress, so I'm gonna
Can maybe
half like bounce around, dance into the room as well, and see what happens.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
he's
So you sort of dance into the room,
Yeah.
dance around. And pretty much as soon as you go closer, they all turn around and try to hit you.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. It's pretty much like that.
Distraction, you
There it
said?
is.
What's your AC? I don't think it's going to matter.
No, it isn't.
13.
Yeah, they all sort of
Yeah.
almost look like they're trying to hug you into the dance. They attacked that poorly.
Yeah.
I'm now imagining that part from Shaun of the Dead with the jukebox with Don't Stop Me Now playing.
Don't stop me.
somebody killed the queen. What?
Stop the jukebox!
So yeah, there's 3
Roll
in
for
there.
initiative?
We can go with initiative from last time if you want.
Well, I'm just going to try and get past now. They're distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said they attacked really poorly. Does it look like they attacked, or does it just look like they
no, it looks like they attacked. It does.
Yeah,
But are they still
distracted.
dancing?
One
while they
of
attack?
them at least, the jester did actually look like it did a proper attack. The other 2 was so incompetent. Probably. So we'll keep the same initiative as last time. So they will be last. So Emharis,
I try to dash past them while they're distracted.
sure.
A bit of a wide berth.
The room's probably not that large. The first person to run through will get an attack opportunity from at least one, maybe two.
I'm going anyway.
Perfect. Safe round.
What's your AC?
11.
They, one of them swings and hits you with 7 hit points.
Ooh.
Yep, and I
So-
keep going.
Yeah, then that was the jester, then the bear swings at you for 6 hit points. You get through.
Yep, looking like I'm on about half hit points.
So there was like a path on the left and a path on the right. Which one did you head towards?
I'm guessing the left because I would have been skating around that way.
Sure. Kallan.
I guess I'll walk up within 20 feet and just double dagger.
Sure.
Having a good time.
First one is a natural 19.
Yep. Roll damage.
I'll give this one a sneak attack.
Yeah, because that'll be right in front of
Yep.
Emharis.
Okay, so
It's 9 on the dice.
yep. So 12. No, yeah, 12. 12 points of damage. First one. Oh, actually, sorry, no, that was wrong. That's meant to be. Tell you what, it was daggers, not rapier. So 8, and then 3. Sorry, 11. That one was actually 11.
Wait, how?
Because I
So
rolled.
11 damage on the first attack.
I rolled through 3d6 instead of
Okay. So 11 damage in the first attack.
All right, and the second one is a natural 9. So
It's a zombie.
and 4 points of damage. I don't get my modifier on that.
So it's 2 daggers spray out in the chest of the jester. And as it sort of gets knocked back a bit, the bells go ding.
And yeah, that's my turn.
How did they go? Sorry, I missed that.
Amazons.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap my hands at the end of the dagger, use it as a giant long bat, and go for the kill on the jester.
Sure. I mean, every time you do hit something, it dies. So
15.
that'll hit.
Natural 15, so. Where'd it go? 4, 8.
Yeah, you know you kill it.
Bonus action to go.
Jester goes down. Truedream.
I am going to hit, I guess, the woman.
Yeah. There's actually a guy, but he's just dressed as a lady.
Oh, fair enough. We have a 11.
Hits.
Sweet. That is 7 damage.
Yep, there's ripped zombie bodice as you come in.
Well, never.
I have a question.
Indecent.
The guy dressed as a bear.
Yep.
Is it a bear costume, or is it like just a fucking
Zombified bear.
ramshackled bear skeleton like corpse that has been put on this
It
dude?
looks
Or
more like
is it someone in some rainbow outfit but very hairy?
Ooh. Ooh. I don't even put that thought in my fucking head.
I think it's more like a bearskin rug kind of just draped over it.
Oh, okay.
And maybe it's like stapled tight, like sewed to the actual flesh.
Alright, so yeah, fuck that then. I was gonna say, if that's a bear costume, I'll fucking want that.
Just nailed it in the collarbones.
Yeah, Truedream. Oh, you just did stuff. Molbath.
I will move around. Can I get close enough to slash the one that already attacked Emharis?
Yes.
And then move past to him, or do I have to dash to get to him?
It depends how far back you were.
I was
We were
next
both
to
at
him.
the entrance.
Okay, so, well, yeah, yeah, you can run up, slash that one and keep going.
Alright, sweet.
Chug.
I'll two-hand my close off to hit him as I pass. I'll terrible.
Yep, so
Don't giggle.
keep running.
Maybe giggle a little. For the rating. For Bane.
Very focused on the
Praise
ceiling.
Bane!
Praise Bane!
Praise Bane!
There goes all of my water.
You're gonna need to pee so bad.
Like immediately.
So you come across a waterfall and a lake and a...
How do they sound though? Like, shh.
So the lady swings at Truedream and hits.
She managed to beat an 18.
I rolled 16 on the dice, so yes.
Fair enough.
For 7 damage.
Yeah, Truedream got distracted just like chugging water.
Yeah, that's just arrogance for you.
After
The
a
bear
big
steps
fight,
forward
I've got a big
and
thirst.
swings at Killer Kallan. No, sorry, not Killer Kallan, Killer Emissos. For 2 damage.
Ooh.
But Killer Kallan sounded so good.
It did, that's probably why I said it by accident. But he's back behind everyone. Emharis. You're wounded on the other side of this path.
Yes, I'm not very impressed at them. I'm going to just fling butterflies at the one that hit me. The jester is dead, so what was
The
it?
bear.
Butterflies for Bear Boy. 25 to hit for 7 force damage.
You are loaded for bear.
You barely hit him.
Ah!
I see what you did, Bear.
The most palpable hit.
That's in Paul's.
Callum.
How many left? Just the.
Just a second.
Uh,
They both look about the same in that page.
I will. I guess I'll pull the rapier out.
I was gonna say walk off again. Be like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm done.
There's no way for me to scout this time. I'll just be like, I guess I'll check the end of the other passage.
Yeah, probably the bear one's closer because it's
Alright.
sort of still near the entrance.
I'll get closer, have a look how good the costume is, and then just stab him a few times. And be out of disappointment.
You are disappointed. I mean, having spent a lot of time in dodgy inns and theatres and ships and stuff like that, you've seen a lot of people in bear costumes of various forms.
I'm just like,
I'm very
your performance is dodgy.
So they're gonna
I rate you 1 star.
may God have mercy on your soul.
Natural 17.
Yes.
That's 10, 13 points of damage.
Did you just roll 3 successes?
I rolled 2d6 and a d8, which is
Okay.
what my rapier is.
Yeah, sure.
Before I was rolling.
So how much was that
3d6s.
again, sorry? 13?
13.
So yeah, you got to the bear.
Each one of my things is a different dice, so I keep getting confused.
He looks really cut up about this.
And with the dagger that I'm holding that's still got light on it, I'll stab him.
Yep.
The light goes out. What a moment.
Rave! Natural 16.
Yep.
4 points of damage.
You stab him, pull the knife out, he sort of stumbles for a bit, then keeps lurching forward.
Can I look away as a free action just because I can't bear to watch?
He's as he perpetrates his grisly murder.
I would have thought because you have epilepsy and you don't want the lights in the window to set you off.
Emissos.
Yeah, I was still engaged with the bear, wasn't I?
Yeah, remember your
Oh, yeah.
barbarian roots.
I'm disabled. I'm allowed to make these jokes.
It's a really bad bear costume.
It's barely there.
Yeah, okay, so
Wow.
it's a little bit insulting then.
fairly
Smart
bad.
ass.
I
so
fucking quit.
I'm so glad I started the bear pun.
Alright, for the bear. Going to
Do it for the
Clone
bear.
This is bear shit.
19.
Yeah, boy.
10.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you clobber him with the quarterstaff, and he just goes, "Rrr," stays up. You feel like a series of bones just crack through him.
Yeah, I go. Aww.
This one seems to be properly made. Why the bear is the
Makes
toughest
sense.
one?
The bear hide is armor.
He's empowered by his spirit animal.
Truedream.
Cool. I'm gonna whack it.
Whacking good.
The lady
Yeah, I
who's
do.
in front of you
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
hits.
Good. I would hope so. Good. I'm glad. That is 10 damage. Maximum damage.
Yeah, you just slam your warhammer into him. Crunch. Stays up. Oh, yeah. Molbath.
Are you okay, brother? You look quite injured.
I'll be probably not.
Do you want a healing potion?
Sure.
I hand you a healing potion.
Thank you.
Is that all you do?
Yep.
Alright.
MVP.
bear swings and misses
Yep.
at Druidfred. The lady misses Truedream quite badly. Pieces
Good.
your shield and just sort of pause there. Emharis. Kallan.
Is it just the bear?
Bear and lady. They're being awfully resilient.
Come on,
Are they
be
still
the man that
dancing?
you are. Attack the woman.
No, they're shut up.
Well, every time I'm in front of the bear, I'm going to attack the bear.
Kill steal, kill steal.
15 to hit.
Yeah, he's done. So yeah, he loses his head.
Sweet. I'm alright with that.
Sort of takes a step forward, half swings and then collapses.
And then I'll turn and stab the lady.
Yep,
Oh, I was
like a
gonna say,
food gentleman.
I was gonna say, aren't you just gonna go?
Nope.
No, he wants both kills.
Because I'm not an arrogant bastard. I did that privately at home.
Just in front of the mirror.
Standing in the bathroom.
Run a mirror with a thumbs up.
22 to hit.
Yes, it
And that's 3 points of damage.
Dagger goes in, cuts deep into this dead flesh. That's it. Emissos. Plane in front of you has been kill stolen.
Okay.
The lady is still there.
Well, after all these threatening comments or insightful comments about stealing kills, I'm going to walk off and go get the hat from the jester.
Yep, well, the jester's right in front of you, basically.
Yeah,
So you
I'll just pick it up, put it on.
How's the bell sound?
poorly.
Do you want the shoes as well?
No.
Who wears shoes?
Truedream.
It kind of makes pass without a trace pointless.
You are fighting this zombie.
And the
Everyone else
jiggly
is sort of
hat
standing around
doesn't.
looking at him.
Conk.
Praise be.
That's a 15 on the dice. We have 19.
Yep.
That is 5 damage.
So you crunch it, cross its face and just tear its jaw and part of its skull off. Just keeps lurching forward with this faint glow of magic in its eyes.
Truedream's face is quite literally.
Molbath.
Oh, it's date night again.
I'd like to light a torch and get on this corridor.
Sure. So you light a torch and start walking down the corridor. Something like that.
Everyone's like, here you go, have a potent date. Want to go for a walk? Alright.
Emharis.
I see him walking down the torch and like still like being mauled by somebody, sort of think for a second, go,
Go for a walk.
2 points of force damage, and turn and walk away.
Yeah, butterflies just hit it and cut off like more sections of the flesh. That's it.
Then I'm off down the corridor after my brother.
How long is this corridor? More than around 2 rounds. Unless you guys run. Kallan.
Rapier attack. 15.
No hit.
Twelve, 13, 16 points of damage.
Oh, 18 plus 3. Yeah, so, it's a crit.
No,
Means I
no,
don't-
no, it wasn't a crit.
Oh yeah, because it's a crit or radiant damage. Doesn't have anything about sneak attack. And
yeah, just-
I got my con save was 18. How much damage? Sorry.
So 16.
Plus 5. Just one. Yeah. So yeah, you shank deep inside the rapier. Just
Knife goes in.
keep moving. Yeah, keep moving inside until
You just blend
it
up
stops
into
moving,
it.
and then just
Lovely.
Delicious.
Add
It's a
the,
smoothie.
I'll add the bloodstain on my jacket. Put the rapier away.
So you guys see that there's passage these two have walked down, faint glow of their torch, and there's also a passage in the other direction.
You want to check the other one?
I'm going to jingle off down the hallway after
Friendos.
Molbath and
I'm going to use some time to heal myself.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone else also wanting some heals?
I could take a little bit. Like I got 3 points of damage.
Cool, because I would like to try a new spell I got. I picked up Prayer of Healing, but it will take 10 minutes. But 2d8 plus wisdom mod to up to 6 creatures I can see of healing.
Get 6 minutes into the prayer, open your eyes, realise everybody's walked off.
So you guys are going to take 10 minutes to do that?
Yeah.
These guys have just walked off. Because
They don't get heals.
No,
We
they
don't
won't.
need heals.
We're good for now.
So you guys head forward about 100 feet. Maybe I'll rush to roll it.
Okay,
And,
I'll save. I will wait then.
And you head around the corner. Up ahead, you see that there's opens up into a very large cavern, like 200 feet deep, although you can't see that far into it yet. Towards like the entrance, the exit of your corridor, so the entrance to the cavern, you see that there's 3 stone slabs. There's bodies on them all. You see someone with a hood on, just working on them.
I genuinely thought you
Seems
said
you're
stone
fine.
slabs.
Yes. I pull up my hood
Slab.
also.
Mm-hmm.
You're joining the necromancer guild.
Emissos, quick, hood!
No, I've got my jingly hat on. I'm just going to keep walking like the jingling zombie.
I've got a true necromancer. Covers the whole face.
This area has a series of torches guttering down the side. The floor is quite uneven. Near this person working
I
on
see
these
nothing.
stone benches, you see it's a bucket filled with
I
body
will
parts.
participate.
And as you sort of look in, you see that on your right there's like a stone steps that lead up to a side passage. On the far other side of this chamber, or sort of about 2/3 of the way down this chamber, there's like a large stone bench, series of tools across it. There's some zombies there, and and you see appears to be a very pale-looking human, actually very similar to Molbath.
Shockingly.
Black hair, goatee, bit younger, more accomplished.
I don't like the
You guys didn't tell me you had a better looking
Very
brother.
like
He's dead now.
well lived in, shall we say, clothes of a noble. He seems fairly preoccupied in his work.
I stroll in. Greetings, fellow friend.
Good day, sir.
Practitioner of the dark arts.
He sort of looks up and goes, "Oh, hello.
Greetings, fellow youth.
You're late."
Oh, a wizard arrives precisely when he means to, usually.
You should notice being a fellow wizard.
So looks again at you guys. Make a. You guys haven't got nothing to. No basis. He's just rolling insight check. Looks up.
We just genuinely want to know at this point.
Yeah. Looks up and goes, "Wait, Vanifer didn't send you." He starts
No.
Stepping backwards.
Have I heard of that name?
History check.
No, I was thinking
Can I give you
about-
advantage because I'm proficient?
Yes.
That wasn't. It wasn't Valor, was it? The guy that works in town.
No.
No.
So he starts looking back and goes, "You should not be here.
Oh, well, we're sorry.
Why should we not be here?
This is my house. You have one chance to leave.
This is a
With a
cave,
good
not a
nurse-
house.
He does have a point.
I have more than one point." He sort of gestures and 3 skeletons start stepping out from the cave, like the exit of the cave at the back, or exit of the cabin at the back.
Impressive, 3 at once.
Yeah. Clearly he has some skill.
Yes.
I start taking notes.
Stop interrupting me. I am the Lord of Lance Rock.
Oh, we didn't realise this was a
There's a
kingdom.
board here? But there's no house.
Your insolence will not be tolerated.
What insolence? I'm asking questions.
Fire!
Where?
So 3 skeletons have bows.
Oh, they have bow.
Meanwhile, me fucking Truedream.
We're chilling out, like getting heals, getting ready, doing some prayer.
Sharpening my knives.
They have short bows, which is actually to your benefit because this cabin is long enough that.
Because they walked up and at us.
Do they have light crossbows?
What's your
I do.
AC?
Huh? It is currently 16.
A series of arrows miss you,
Of course.
and he starts sort of headed back behind the skeletons. Ha! That was a warning shot.
We just want to talk. I don't know what the hostility's about.
You've come into my house. I assume you've. I thought to disconnect with my minions. You've killed my people.
Well, they're already dead. So they're just...
No, they were not.
Yeah, anyway.
No, they were not.
We'd be very interested in learning from you.
Yes.
You haven't shown any sort of humility in front of your betters.
I tried to greet you.
You
You
never
fired
said
off
you were
on us
a
with
better.
arrows.
We just wanted to learn.
I tried to, and you insulted me by talking over me. I am
What
the
are you
Lord
talking
of
about?
Arts.
We never talk over anything.
Yes. Now, how did you make these skeletons? I would like a detailed explanation.
And firing again.
And were they particularly meant to miss, or is this just poor craftsmanship? Sorry, I will need to correct when I make my own.
As he's doing this, I'm sort of sidling up to him, like, unclip the light crossbow and put it onto the back of him and step away.
This will only end well.
Oh yeah, it's great for our cause.
You have to Google something now?
I just have to pull up a spell.
Oh, great.
It's a friendly spell. He wants to be friends with us.
Yes.
Charm person.
It's the make friends spell.
Oh look, he's pulled out the book. He must be getting ready with his research notes.
Ah,
What
excellent.
possibly could he be looking at? Continue to furiously take notes. He is very handsome, isn't he?
Well, you can't do that
Like a
because you're
less
too far
attractive version of
away.
me.
A little bit, yes.
It's only end well. Oh,
But I have to say, it looks like he's looked after his goatee a little bit better.
I'm so glad
We haven't had a bath in a while, bro.
I know, that's the problem.
He-
That's why they're so upset in the hotel. We are having this conversation quite
He
He
makes a gesture and vanishes from the side.
Still too far.
Oh, well, that was rude.
That was very interesting.
Skeleton's fighting again. This time at you, because you interrupted him more, obviously. What's your AC?
11.
I don't think it's good. Oh, no. Wow, one hits you.
So rude.
For a crit, you're dead.
No, not disadvantage. For 3 damage.
I
And
like that.
the skill, you see the figure at the stone stabbed in front of you, turns around, steps towards you and swings its fist.
Oh, so there was another person in here?
Yeah.
Oh.
The undead.
Oh. Right.
What was your AC again?
It's currently 16.
Okay. And you just, I assume it's shield or mage armor.
A mage armor.
So yeah, hits against your mage armor.
That's very rude, sir.
And you see like this pile of body parts. There's movement as well. We're gonna roll initiative.
I'm so glad we're not here.
If he's not here anymore, I'm just telling you walking away.
I'm really happy about how this is turning out.
Yeah, because if they die, then the traitors have outed themselves and we're fine.
4, sorry.
I'm an 11.
It's really solving all problems
17.
in one go.
Yeah, it's great.
2.
4.
So 17 was.
Yep.
Molbath was 11.
Yep.
Emharis. Do you guys want to roll initiative at all?
No, we did.
Oh, when you want to come in, he's shooting
I
you.
mean, joke's on you, I'm just going to run back past you like, well, good luck.
Like, we're chilling out and waiting while I work on my
It's
spell.
only
No,
100
you're sitting there praying away, and a wizard just appears in front of you, and you're like, oh shit.
Like, this is exactly why you don't run up ahead while the fight's still going.
Don't ditch the cleric.
Uh,
I mean, we're fine so far.
one arrow flies over and hits you for 3 damage.
What do they get to hit?
I think you're gonna shield it. 14 plus 4, so 18.
Yeah, I showed it. So I'm up to 21 AC.
The next one's going to be against you. That's for 5 hit points. Third one
Does
is going to be
Emharis
against
get a
you.
chance to run
And
past
hit your
us?
shield.
Oh, yeah.
They might be dead first.
Emissos.
Shot my family. I'm going to go running in like the idiot that I am.
Right, yeah. Oh, run
You saw there was like the guy turned around from the workbench. He's got the hood up, but he's sort of fresher zombie, and he was holding like a needle and thread, like a bone needle and thread.
Yeah.
He just sort of turns around. He's like leanched forward as he sort of dropped that. 3 skeletons, and the wizard disappeared.
Yep. Well, the threat at the moment is the 3 skeletons, so I'm going to close the distance towards them. How far away are they?
They're probably a good 200 feet away.
No. It's pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason they're fighting with disadvantage.
Oh, in that case, who's the closest? The
Skeleton.
Oh,
okay.
bench.
Not the guy next
Sorry, the zombie.
The zombie. Yeah, I might as well engage the zombie if he's
Makes
close
some
enough.
meat.
Right, yeah, you set up.
Yeah, I'm going to use my trusty Club of Intelligence. So far, it's failed to give her anything intelligence.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
That's where it fails.
You expected too much of it, and like
So
anyone they back down at the last minute.
Yep, Mrs. Zombie. Misses. Molbath.
So there's one next to me, yeah?
Yes.
Now, this pile, does it look like there's multiple bodies in it?
When you add up the number of parts, perhaps.
I
Should I get the quick perception check?
No.
Right.
8. I will step away from the zombie dude.
Yep. He misses.
And I will chuck an ice knife at the bodies.
Yep.
There we go. So I do 7 piercing damage.
The bodies, so this ice knife, red in tone, singing in the torchlight, streaks across, hits, blood red shards shatter across the place.
Yeah.
All the body parts just go flying in this detonation. It's horrific, but when they hit the ground, they will stop moving.
Turns out the person that was in there was actually alive.
I move the full distance towards the archers, and then I lay down.
I'm imagining these assemblage
yeah,
of
go
humans
prone.
from Steven Universe.
Sure.
Played
Honoris.
the game
No, sorry.
inside.
Honoroth is NPC. So he runs off that stuff.
Not run on.
Emharis.
Like legs and
Yeah. I
so weird. Good little
cast a
game.
spell by saying Placet Liberum Auxilium, pulling out a piece of timber tied to the inside of my robe with a long string that just disappears. Put the wood back in. I say, follow my lead, and I turn and just dash back down the hallway.
A bit quicker than normal.
That's a dash, yes.
So it's expeditious retreat, I assume.
Oh no, sorry, I just used my full movement.
Okay, I don't have no idea what spell you cast.
Oh, right, the spell I cast was Unseen Servant.
Okay.
With a command to, if the zombie attacks my brother, slap him in the face just as he tries to.
Me or the zombie?
I didn't specify.
Good.
What was that command again?
The command was, if the zombie tries to attack my brother, slap him in the face.
I think grammatically.
How are you feeling about your brother at the moment?
Oh, fairly good. He just gave me a healing potion.
Yeah, okay.
Months ago.
As good as the other.
It's your spell, so your intent does kind of over.
And I disappear into darkness of the hallway.
Well, the pile of hands is dead. Skeletons. They just fire again. 15. We miss you.
No, miss. I realised there was no real point in lying down.
7 hit points. Oh no, you ran out the room, didn't you?
Sure did.
So yeah, 3 arrows miss you. Emissos.
Well, as that went south, I'm going to close out my swing by dropping my staff in a swift movement, cast Flame Blade, grasp this thing that's not there as it grows out, and then follow through with a scimitar of fire.
Nice.
Ooh.
Schmancy.
For 9.
Against a zombie will hit.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any plus damage to that though. That's 7, 8 fire damage.
Yep. Streak over across his body, and he just leaves his burning mark and just scorched flesh behind it. Zombie swings and crits.
Does it get disadvantage from being slapped by a giant invisible face?
Technically, it's not if it attacks me.
I'm assuming, is it like attacking you?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, attack option.
Oh no, because you ran forward.
Yeah.
So it is attacking
Okay. There you go, never mind.
me. So 70 points of damage. Molbath.
I will pull out the light crossbow that I now have, and I will shoot at the skeleton.
Yep.
I get a 16.
I think it's 1 out of
Mhm.
28, and then
I
everyone
do
gets 9
8 damage.
Uh,
I am.
NPC's busy. Emharis. Yes, you'll run away.
It's Sir Robin.
We're back to the top.
Brave
The wizard
Robin.
has done things in the background, and he's about to return with vengeance. So we're going to take a break right there, and we'll come back. We'll see you in 10-15 minutes.
See ya.
Hopefully.
Bye.
Oh, look at the camera on that way.
too.
And then I said Cody.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
extremely racist.
Yeah, well, you should know by now not to.
That's what we stopped at.
And then the juggler said,
It turns out I'm undead. It turns out it was a man in a bear costume. It's not his bear costume. So, yeah, we were back at the top of the initiative. Skeletons still fire at you. I mean, there's only a certain amount of disadvantage you can have.
That's a lot of disadvantage.
But one of them reaches back to grab the arrow. No arrow. And there is light in this room, so yeah, you can see the other two are rapidly running out of arrows.
Nice.
Are they stuck in a loop of trying to grab arrows now?
No, once he sort of misses a couple of
He
times.
just reaches back and pulls out a rib.
See that he does have like a sword. Emissos.
fires the sword.
All right.
Zombie whack.
As I've swung up, it's time to follow my lead of my great knife wielding friend and leave the Zorro mark across the chest of a
With your
zombie.
club, that's a fair effort.
No, I got my fire. I got
Oh,
the,
yeah.
I've had to drop that. yeah, natural one.
Burn yourself.
Bit too intricate there, you got.
Wait, what letters Emissos start with again?
It's just a giant burn mark in the centre.
No. Holding fire. What letters does he start with again?
But you do hold the zombie at bay as he aesthetically tries to attack Molbath.
Yeah.
Alright, I shoot at the skeletons.
Yep.
I miss.
Nice enough for when you got there.
We're getting them all out of the way right now.
Does things, Emharis. You arrive into the temple with there's a slight glow emanating from Truedream as she summons.
Hi, how you going? Bad guys down there. Bye.
I burst back in. Yeah, so everyone might be dying. I'm going to check on the horses. Goodbye.
Alright.
So back to the top of initiative. You guys still just staying there? Not your problem?
I'm just like, oh, okay. Pull the bow out, put it to the side.
Be prepared.
One of the skeletons dashes forward, the other two fire. Oh, it's actually worth calculating. 19.
I will shield.
How many shields do you have?
That was my last spell.
Well,
High level. Technically I can do it twice more, but it would be a waste.
Emissos.
All right. Assuming I made such a fool of myself last time, I'm going to continue slashing away.
Hey, if you've got a specialty, stick with it, mate.
I mean, true, but yeah.
13.
Will hit.
11 fire damage.
Yeah. You do the next section of the E on his body and cut deep. More scorch marks. The human would be roaring out in pain at the moment.
Yeah.
But dead flesh.
Yeah.
Does not feel it. But the zombie does swing back at you and hits for 4 damage. Molbath.
I assume the one that ran to me is now within 80 feet.
Yep.
I will shoot him with my crossbow.
Wait, 80 feet? No. Sorry, 120 feet, yes. 80 feet, no.
Alright, I'll shoot him with my crossbow with disadvantage. I got 17. I mean 16.
Did you get any arrows? I mean bolts.
Yeah, I assume you gave me bolts.
Yes.
Yeah. I have 5 damage.
Just one.
Crossbow.
Was that the closest one?
Yeah, the one that's running towards me.
Gets to the horses. There's a fistful of bolts, leans up against the horse. Ah, shit.
Not again.
Cool. So you see near the skeleton that's been running forward a flash of energy, and then a closer flash of energy as this necromancer steps forward. He's like, "Ha ha! This will teach you!" and whips the wand forward. Should have got a dice roller.
I'm going to
Shoot
shield
up
at
still.
2nd level.
Oh, okay, cool. So a series of magic missiles just crush your shield and skitter off.
Wait, would you have the same shield still?
No.
Because it lasts your
No, because I
entire...
just went.
Okay.
He's like, "Ah, curses you, peasant!" Emharis.
I'm extremely offended by the present comment.
I get back to the entrance on the other side of the room and stop and turn around and ready myself and realise that the other two aren't following me. And I spend 6 seconds waiting, like staring into the darkness, confused.
You know the funny thing is, if your brother dies, you can't sleep off the regret.
Oh,
It's kind of on him at this point.
Oh, we're going to find some immunity to alcohol as well, so we can't drink it off either.
I'm sure his patience will be real
Two
forgiving.
skeletons miss you. The third one runs forward. If it dashes, it will reach you next turn. Emissos.
Alright, I'm going to keep hacking and slashing away.
Yeah.
I think my rope
Yep.
pocket.
Natural 17.
Hits.
This
What do we got? 4, 8.
You cut. You just you
Yeah.
shove your scimitar through it.
Yeah.
It just starts cooking all the meat inside and collapses
Yeah.
to the ground.
Barbecue.
Save you from having
So he's down. So he doesn't get to go. Molbath.
How far away am I from the stone slabs?
Well, you went 30 feet forward, so you're probably about 20 feet.
Alright, I'll move 20 feet back and take cover from
Sure. You
them.
stand up, lose half your movement.
Oh, yes. I move 15 feet toward the
You
slab
roll.
and cast mirror image of myself.
Yeah.
So 4 Molbaths appear
Sure.
in my square. And we also just dance around together.
Do the Macarena.
Yeah.
He looks pretty appreciative of this.
No, we're doing the hokey pokey.
Try to seem as least threatening as possible.
He walks further forward, sees you've killed a skeleton, you're nearby. Can you both make dex saves? He goes, ha! Let the earth take you.
19.
16.
You both pass and take half damage. 17 halved is 8. You both take 8 bludgeoning damage as the earth erupts around you. Rocks fly up. You dodge some of the large ones, the small ones will hit you. Is that concentration? No, it's not. Is it?
No, I think Flame Blade is though.
You make a concentration check.
Which is just
DC 10.
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution plus.
It's
10.
safe.
Save for 10. You have to hit 10 DC, so roll your dice and then add your 10.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
fine.
If you're, if you're proficient in it, you also get the bonuses. You say it in the saving
Yeah.
throws.
Yeah.
20, you get it.
Emharis.
Shake my head, pull out a piece of copper wire, wrap it around my finger quickly, touch it to the top of my temple, and cast message to my brother. Where the hell are you? Get back here!
Oh, what are you doing? Get back here. We're investigating this area.
And
Use
6
your help.
seconds is up.
I got 25 words.
One of the skeletons runs over to you. The other two fire their last arrows.
This is why you don't split the party.
Well,
Can you
Yeah.
roll whatever it is to determine which one I hit?
Oh, it matters for each attack.
I've rolled enough to hit you. Either way.
They have a low AC, so yeah. So if you
The
get
first one I got really low, the second one I will hit no matter what.
so you hit one.
Yep, so
I suppose.
yeah. And they both out of arrows start walking forward. Emissos.
I'm getting the fuck out.
Yep.
I have to go. A circle awaits me.
My people need me.
Molbath.
Shit. I have my spells, but I'm just gonna fight this out with this wizard.
wizard battle with no spells.
I'm so weak.
I know, the other guy's got spells. And he's holding a wand.
How far away am I from the door?
Good. You can dash there.
I don't want to die.
Actually, the area that exploded is now all difficult terrain. So,
But I'm not quite there, am I?
no, you could probably make it to the entranceway. You'd still be able to have line of sight on you, but you'd be just outside the room.
Alright, I'll just move 30 feet towards it and then shoot him with a crossbow.
So you move 15 feet as you're in difficult terrain.
Can I not avoid this pile of bodies?
No, because it was the exploding earth that
Alright,
tore up the ground.
I will shoot at him. I will miss.
This is why I stab things when they're distracted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I will take the 2d6 of hit points.
Oh, bonus action, I would like to do my healing potion.
Yeah, sure.
Yay, 9 hit points.
9. So 2d4 plus 4.
Yay,
That'd be 8, 9, 10,
11
11.
hit points. Doesn't matter, I only had 8 damage.
Can you please make a wisdom save as he holds his hand up?
How dare he? I used counter spell.
Nope.
That's 6
I
level.
am enjoying not using spells. Are you not having counter spell?
I got 14.
Ooh, that's his DC.
Yes.
So you
So
feel
easy.
no one can see what happens.
Yeah.
You just feel like some sort of influence start in your head and you shake it off. And you
Taylor
feel
Swift, that bad boy.
shake it up, shake it up.
Silly girl,
He-
try
he-
to contact
He
me.
keeps moving forward, sort of keeping pace with the skeleton. Emharis.
Peering through, I can now see the shape of something moving. Oh, good.
No, it's like a bit of a dog leg zone.
You see nothing.
I assume they're listening. Oh, actually, no, I don't know you're coming back, so I'll use message again to you. So, Emissos, get back here quickly.
You can reply this message.
Yep. Oh, you're going to hear a squeak.
Did he? You two, watch out. He might be coming back as a rat.
The skeletons run forward. There's now a skeleton at you, but it can't attack because it dashed.
Yeah.
Other two are running across. Emissos.
As I go for the run, I'm going to basically leap forward on all fours, releasing the sword, and going for my constipation look as I concentrate and form into a giant rat that's going to be legging it up the hallway. No, it has more hit points. Like I said, I have to go now.
More hit points or a higher AC?
Both.
I was tempted to use that high level spell slot.
Wow.
Molbath.
I took a beating.
I guess I move 15 feet away.
To be fair, so did all the zombies on the way.
And I will shoot him.
16 to hit.
That hits my AC.
It swings the short sword and 4 damage. Oh, sorry, 5 damage.
Yep. He hits me, not 1 near inches. And I shoot at the dude. Does 14 hit him?
No, you see you go a bit wide with the crossbow. It's a slight flash as it hits his mage armor.
Who uses spells like that, honestly?
Every mage, if you give him time to run away, spend 3 rounds, then come back. It's his turn. Trying to work out what he's going to do to you. You mentioned being a necromancer, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can you make a charisma save?
Ooh.
Really?
Well.
He gonna make you his
2.
bitch.
So he just he brings up his staff. Not staff, his wand.
Wand.
Casts a spell, and you are suddenly in a small black space, and you don't know where you are. And he moves forward, through passing the gap where you were.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
I believe he's been banished.
Oh boy.
How's it feel to be on the other end?
I wonder how
I'm
long
not
he's
gonna
been
lie,
waiting
this
for
is
that.
personal. Emharis. So yeah.
Yeah,
No, Emissos, Emharis.
Still waiting, no response.
ring, 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 ring. Everyone's dead. I'm going home.
Call your dead off. Target at the wizard.
So you have to guess which direction.
Call your dead off. We're leaving.
Call that off. What?
Bad line. Call me back.
Make a persuasion check.
That will be a 12.
Skeletons keep moving forward. Emissos.
I'm going to go tearing up the hallway into the star-shaped room, looking for the Circle of Love.
Which is about
Come by
9.5 minutes away from that.
And then I am just going to do this almighty dive, transform back into myself, and just slide into it. Just squeak, 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 praise button, praise button, praise button.
I think technically you can act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just can't
I
interact
saw-
with anything outside yourself.
Playing rock paper scissors with myself.
Start playing with yourself.
A much more appropriate answer.
Well, there is 3 of me, so might as well have some fun.
Well, I just thought that because you've got like a hand that's completely sentient, you can just.
Oh yeah, and we all have one, so it's actually 6
Three.
players.
Every single one ties.
For some reason, we all keep choosing people.
So he keeps moving forward. Emharis.
I see him burst through. My brother's not. I prepare a spell.
Yep.
For if the wizard responds and shows up.
Are you in the same room as us, or are you like back?
I'm in the same room, but like at the
Right at the other end of the corridor.
in the doorway, ready to leg it.
Sitting there braiding some flowers that I picked earlier.
Yeah, you see a skeleton start walking down the corridor. Emissos.
I think I am going to have to cast a Cure Wounds on myself. I can't even remember. Is it just 1d8?
Yes. Once you cast it at 2nd level, then it's 2d8 plus wisdom.
Is it still 1d8?
It's 1d8 plus wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, 1d8 plus wisdom will be fine. 6, 9 hits. Awesome. Need
Especially
all of
since
them.
there'll be a 2d8 coming shortly.
Gonna need it.
Ooh, I continue to play rock paper scissors.
I mean, presuming we don't get interrupted in the next 7 minutes.
I'm
still
30
coming.
seconds off, thank you.
No, you're a lot further off than that.
That's right. You heard it
I
here.
was at
She's
9.5.
30 seconds before
Yeah.
going off.
Yeah, he nodded.
Because you guys
We
you
talked
just
with it
started.
really slowly.
9.5 minutes, that's 95.
Oh, actually, you did speak to him a bit. Probably about 9 minutes. In other words, I don't think it's going to matter because we're in combat time.
Yeah, it's still like 90 rounds.
So you see for a moment when you think your brother is coming around the corner, and then you're like, wait, that's not him.
Is that when I use my
Hey,
reaction?
Brother, you've
Yeah.
been turned into a skeleton.
29 HP.
You've lost some weight there, brother.
Yeah, well, you put some on.
That's all.
So you hit him with sleep.
Or attempt to.
Attempt to.
Hit skeleton to sleep.
You just shoot him go, more like hedge wizardry.
Burn.
Wow.
I hear that and I'll play and I'm like, oh, ha ha ha, good one.
Emharis.
I probably
Oh,
He used all his movement to move forward 60 feet.
Oh, well, no one insults my hedge wizardry.
Oh, no one. Wow, oh my grit.
4 force damage as I crit him with a perfectly timed strike, but my anger gets better and all the butterflies just fly
Damn it.
past.
Has he come around the corner, or is he?
Yeah,
just
you
like,
can now see that there's this guy walking around the corner. Yeah, sort of goatee moustache, sort of long, like mid-length black hair. Actually, a
Oh, shut
bit
up, I'll
like
give
a
you the-
pale, evil version of Matt Mercer with a goatee.
Oh,
I shut up. I'll give you the hedging of a lifetime.
He looks like Molbath, but you know, not as good.
he looks quite good actually.
Molbath
younger.
twin.
So, does that mean you're going to get involved?
Just Molbath.
How far away is he?
Molbath.
Well, he's about like, he's within spellcasting
I'm
range.
using you for mate shields.
So he's probably about
Just to be clear.
60 feet away.
I'll turn to Truedream and be like, should we get involved now? Yeah, what the problem was.
I'm still busy praying.
Okay, I'll pull the rapier out and I'll wait until they're within like 30 feet.
Sure.
I'm just gonna double check.
So you guys want to roll initiative? Or do you guys... actually, I'll just put you at the end of the round.
That's
3 and 2. So skeleton walks into the room first.
Sorry, it sounds like a joke.
He says, why the long face? Oh, my jaw got broken. But
got no body to
it
dance
takes him
with.
60 feet to move all the way up. You in front of Truedream?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Emissos.
As he closes that
It
distance,
doesn't need concentration. that's
I'm
why I
gonna
was checking.
throw my dagger
It's
at him.
10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, so you throw it at skeleton.
12.
Will hit.
12.
Wait, no, wait. You throw it and it's like,
Yeah.
ah, got it. And there's just
Clink,
like
clink,
one bit of like armor, like scrap still there. It's just bonk. His armor is literally unscrapped. So, Molbath.
I am
busy.
now adjusting my mustache.
Do you want to roll to see who's winning rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, I'm winning.
Oh yeah.
One way or another. You're also losing 9 times over, but you're still winning.
Yeah.
Can everyone? Oh, can you two, skeleton? You're out of the room. You're out of the, how far back are you?
I'd be in the circle.
So yeah, can you three in the skeleton please make dex saves?
I'm the skeleton.
Yeah, which is
I think that's up to you.
I know, but I'm. Sorry.
I'll roll for the skeleton.
If you want.
That was a natural.
Failed terribly.
That's a natural 19, so it's a 17.
17 as well.
10.
Skelly roll a 3.
10. So
See, I'm helping guys.
you and the skeleton take 21 hit points of damage each. You guys take 10. Skeleton just gets nuked. So those rocks just go.
Stone's endurance, please.
Go on.
It was how much damage?
10 for you.
No
No,
damage.
So basically, you're like just sitting there praying, like everything's pointing at us. Anyway,
I have a question, because I've never had it happen to me while casting. Does it interrupt her casting her spell?
I think it's probably up to her at this point.
I checked that it's not a concentration spell.
No, but like...
Take you 7
I
slots.
mean,
I'm
considering you
about-
just took 0 damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm also about to stop so I can cast Turn Undead.
The skeleton's dead. There's no undead in the room.
Oh, cool. I'm going to continue casting.
There is like a fairly potent wizard, but whatever.
Yeah, which is really convenient. Can you finish it? Because I just hit the ceiling and then dropped down unconscious in front of you.
It's okay, it's only like 70 rounds away.
16 to hit.
Maybe if everyone didn't walk off ahead, we wouldn't be in
He'll
this
shield that.
And I call out, you scallywag!
That's Lord of Lance Rock.
Lord Scallywag, then!
Better.
Lord Scallywag of Lance Rock.
So how does it work on minuses?
You make a death save on your turn. Kallan.
Okay.
We were in the star chamber. It was like a
Yeah.
star-shaped chamber. Right. Is it a bonus action or an action to chug a health potion?
Bonus to chuck on yourself. Action to give to someone else. Although for you, it's actually a bonus to give to someone else as well.
All right.
Because you're
Well,
So bonus.
I'll put my dagger of light away, and I'll go, not the Lord of Lance Rock, and then I'll run into the corner, use my action to hide, and chug a health potion.
he's here.
Nothing
You're
better
unconscious. No one else has dark vision. Yep.
yeah, no, I was just saying nothing better than false confidence to make a knife taste better.
Do you want to roll deception with advantage? Because that totally plays to him. Or performance, your choice.
16.
Yeah. You just hear him.
2d4 plus con. 3.
Oh, I
points
was
of health.
looking at myself.
And
You haven't sent me a picture of you, but I would imagine it would be him.
I'm going to use that
But
picture
older.
now.
16 for stealth, by the way.
Yeah.
That was you 15 years ago.
I
I'll get a picture of Kallan and
mean, that's it is a human.
Yeah.
Truedream.
Spare the dying.
Sure. You're spared.
And I'm going to assume that that means I can't just pick up my spell where I left off.
No, and you also lose the spell slot.
Really?
No, ritual casting for 10 minutes or
No,
Nope.
no, it takes
Oh,
10 minutes to
ouch.
cast. It's not a
Yeah.
ritual spell.
You guys really screwed up.
It's a really bad spell. You should use it in the
I mean, we went forward. You chose to sit down and pray.
yeah.
You guys went forward when a combat
Well,
was
we're
still
deciding.
going.
Yeah.
You are spared.
I'm just going to get up after
You
this.
are busy.
I was basically going to cast Spare the Dying, then just pick him up and leave.
Okay, so you want to start dragging him off?
Yes.
Because
Because I'm now mad that they interrupted my spell, so I'm going to go cast it outside.
Sure, that will help.
And not heal us, heal the portals instead.
you see him just, you don't, none of you see because none of you have dark vision. But there's a slight
Yes, on
movement.
my deck. Oh.
No,
No,
I put it away.
You see like a small little, like just very small glowing symbol from a prestidigitation. It's not even a light cantrip. which doesn't really help more than illuminate where his hand is. You see, like, just like the very faint outline of him, like, so you can't see here. And I rolled really poorly on his perception check.
Aww.
Emharis.
Please tell me you have something that can make the hammer glow. So it just
Yeah,
starts glowing just as he's like, oh, something's glowing.
20
As it's
to hit?
coming to his face.
Yes.
So
I can
6
just
force damage?
recast light.
6 force damage, yep.
Yep. Those butterflies just explode out of a foot of vision into his face.
Not reappear.
You reappear.
Sweet.
The skeletons have their ready of action.
Bastard.
I was wondering why the rest of them didn't come around that corner.
I don't think it matters because your AC's 16.
No, I still have my mirrors up.
Okay, one of them may hit a mirror on you.
So the first one will be the mirror.
Yep, so one mirror gets taken out and the other one just misses.
Did it get 13?
Against the mirror, yeah. But one just straight up missed, the other one got.
No, when someone attacks me, I roll. So it's before it finds out if it hits or not. Because the mirrors have less AC.
Okay, well the first one missed, the second one rolled 15.
Then the second one will be against me.
Okay. So that misses.
Yeah.
But there's 2 skeletons there.
All my face make funny faces after.
No one sees.
I see.
You knew it.
Kallan.
And all the mirrors high five each other.
I'm constantly giving up.
Just thumbs up. They look at themselves.
I'm gonna take a blind fire shot in the dark and aim basically. Like every time he like leans forward, and I can kind of see a little bit of a face, and just sitting there with like the bow, just like waiting for like his face to see it shot a little bit, and I'm just gonna try and like.
Yeah, you won't get like a concealed bonus penalty or anything like that. You just get disadvantage in your attack.
Yeah. That's 13 to hit,
Once again, it just bounces off his mage armor.
and I will bonus action to skitter around and hide in another spot. Is not great.
Dream.
Cool, I'm dragging this one outside while he is spared.
Yep.
Should I roll like a navigation check or something?
The corridors are pretty one direction.
Cool. I'm just leaving because I'm going to get outside and then I'm going to try recasting.
You also can just cast a light whenever you want.
I know, but it's funny to make them fight in the darkness.
No, I mean for yourself.
Yeah, you can't see the dark either.
You've seen him put the knife away.
Oh yeah, but like I can put one hand on the wall and
Okay, was that too?
just use the wall to find my way out.
Well, now you can go around the star.
He put the light away after I grabbed him and was heading towards the door.
That doesn't mean you're gonna use straight to the door.
Anyway, skeleton 1, 15 to hit.
Blue is
That's
one.
right. He's about to die.
Yep, blue kills one of my guys.
Skeleton 2 rolls 21 to hit
Yeah, it hits me.
for 6 damage. Sorry, 7 damage. You know enough about. I don't know if actually no. The blow felt like it was the flat of the blade,
Mm.
and rather than the blade
I'm
itself.
sure I've never been knocked out before. Who would ever want to knock me out?
No one.
Not through violence. Emissos is unconscious. Molbath.
I will drop my quarterstaff and pull out 2 daggers and start shaking the skeleton.
Right in the rib cage.
Ding, 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 ding.
Roll an Arcana check.
24.
I'm doing this because you're a necromancer.
I know they're resistant to slashing.
No, they're vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Yeah, I know that as well.
Okay, you just dropped your quarterstaff. That was all.
Yeah.
Which is a
Exactly.
blessing.
+1 hit. Oh wait, can you still 2-weapon attack with
No.
quarterstaff? No.
No, not unless you have the feet.
Yeah, so I got a 15 and a 16 hit with the daggers.
Both hit.
Sweet.
Don't get your modifier to look. Yep.
Whoa! What?
We'll never see that dice again.
We did.
7 slashing damage on the first one,
Kills it.
and 4 slashing damage to the other guy.
Yep. So
Didn't
you
say it
aim
didn't
more
happen.
for like you see some leather straps holding it together with small runes in the like engraved on it. And you know, I may not be able to make a skeleton, but I know that some of the binding that holds it together just crunch.
Oh.
No one was there to see it.
My mirror image 12's and a mustache.
His moustache is better than yours. Looks more like Orion's.
It's all
means your
clean
magic is
and
strong.
thick. Yeah.
Warrior start of Lord of Landsrock.
There's 4 mirror images. Go for the ugly one.
You hear him pull back into more towards where he is, but away from you guys, that he can't see Emharis.
So we hear him pull back.
Yeah, you can't see him now.
Has he still got his sigil up?
No, that was only a prestidigitation light only lasted.
Alright, I'm calling out, Lord, more like a coward running away with your tail between your legs.
How many spell sources do you have?
Enough to
Enough, that's a problem. Okay. Does that do anything else?
Oh, that's it. I figured that would work after the short conversation we had.
Tell him.
Oh my god.
Do I hear him react to that?
He stops and turns.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You know what would be really great for me right now? A hooded lantern.
Shame.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great.
You have a light.
I'm considering pulling it out, but I'm just like, I'm like aware that the moment I go, it's like beacon.
Over here.
Nope.
I mean, a hood lantern would be too.
Yeah, but you can like aim them down so they just like light like that.
What are you doing?
You try. Is it in a sheath? You can try and do a little bit out of the sheath.
That's what I was thinking about. I'm going to try and basically work my way around to the corridor where he came from,
Mm-hmm.
but like not go in, just kind of like sit there and wait, and eventually I'll like.
So behind him? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. I don't know if he's like still in the middle of the room from where the light was.
No, because he's back in the corridor now.
Yeah.
You can stealth check.
Wait at the entrance and shank him if he comes in.
Well, I'm hoping to get past him. Natural 20.
Oh damn.
So you go around, you hear his hands on the wall on the other side of this like 10-foot wide corridor, and you're pretty certain that his attention's focused at the across the side of the room and on the wall.
So if I go around the corner, he's like right there.
Yeah, but he's on the other side.
All right.
You reckon you could probably
Then
off that roll?
Then I'll just
You're
kind of
making-
like you're just like just shuffle around behind him.
So yeah, you get behind him.
And I'll walk into the go down the corridor as far as I can
Yeah.
get.
Truedream.
Still leaving.
So living.
Dragging this one.
Still breathing.
Skeleton singular.
Swings at
13.
Duplicate. Yep, that hits it. Good, it was just about to run out.
Emissos.
You're sick of them being better looking anyway.
Still breathing.
Still
Oh, I
breathing?
hope.
Molbath.
Oh yeah, you've been spared. You're fine.
Shaking the
You're
skull.
just not awake.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
4 damage. And 4 damage.
Just 8 damage.
Unless you're a skeleton.
No, it's 4 damage.
So yeah, because they're not vulnerable. They're not resistant to slashing. They're just vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Oh.
So you cut twice. You cut like some of these leather straps, and you see like one of its arms fall into the side, and you can just tell the magic's weak and to the point of it's almost done.
Ah, I disarmed you.
Partially.
Oh, I'm upset my mirror image didn't hear that.
The wizard steps forward, out of your range. I assume probably. It depends how far. Do you just like wait directly behind him, or did you keep going?
I kept going.
Okay.
Went down the corridor.
You're to the other side of the cavern,
Yes.
so you haven't really moved since the light was gone.
I moved back behind cover like the doorway, but not that far.
Alright. Can you make a dex save?
Can I? Ooh, maybe. What's the DC?
14.
I reckon. No, I'll get 13.
15. 16 damage just once again. The ground just erupts.
I retaliate with Hellish Rebuke.
Yep.
For 13 points of fire damage.
To a dex save?
Yes.
So it's half. Is it 6?
Yep.
Do you, nice, it's a second level spell? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wait, is Hellish Rebuke your first or second level?
First.
So you've, as a warlock casting it,
Yes.
Well, it's
so you've done, did you include the high level spell slot?
No.
Did you want to roll more damage?
Yes. How do I do that?
An extra D8, I think.
Yeah.
D10.
Just, yes,
D10,
that
whatever
one's
it is.
also high.
No, that's 3 damage.
So yeah, the ground erupts and some of your blood drips down, and then just flies over at him, and then catches on fire as it hits him.
Making you both happy and sick.
I see. Warlocky gutter magic.
I like this dude.
Yeah, same here. We don't kill him.
I should keep him as a pet.
Well, actually, I mean,
Emharis.
his changes to kill
It's
him.
your turn with your warlock gutter magic.
Got a magic run away. 60 feet
best
through the
kind of
corridor.
You run about 40 feet. The first 10 feet is difficult terrain. Now with the ground all torn apart.
You run straight into a wall.
If there was light in the tunnel that I went down, you would have been able to see me just be like...
There's light ahead, but you're not quite there yet. Kallan, if you travel 60 feet or 90 feet, even, if you go 60,
I'll go 30, see if I can see the end of the tunnel.
you go 30 and it's probably about 30 feet more as it curves around.
I'll use my bonus to dash and go another 30.
Yep, so you're about 60 feet. Yeah, you're probably about 30 feet away from him. You see there's a skeleton there. It's looking pretty rough. Another one collapsed to the ground on him, next to him. You see the ground around him exploded from like the earlier spell. It's actually a pretty impressive sight for this guy. Sorry, you've never really seen this guy fight.
Then at the end, I'll use my action to just like... how far away? 30?
Yeah, like you, especially considering you don't know he's been banished half this time.
Yeah. I'll,
He's been 1 feet wide with 2 daggers, skeletons.
I will... I can't quite reach with an arrow, so I'll... with a dagger, so I'll shoot him with an arrow.
Yep.
17.
Yeah, so you fire the arrow and it hits the skeleton, shatters apart. So 1 hit point.
Alright.
I was busy with that.
Well, I was thinking maybe if you play dead for a little bit, I might be able to get the drop on him and then just...
I mean, he's the best at playing dead. Won't fool him.
Alright, well, do what you want then.
Molbath. No, sorry. Truedream. Still running away?
Yes.
Oh,
I want to leave this place so I can cast my spell in peace.
In pieces.
you keep going. The skeletons are dead. Emissos is down. Molbath.
I start heading towards the tunnel back. Did you perhaps see where that spellcaster went?
I believe last thing I heard, your brother was shouting at him.
No. I head down the tunnel. Can I use a bonus action to pull up the torch and light?
Sure.
Sweet, I light it and then I dash down the tunnel and I yell, "Hello, Mr. Spellcaster, your spells are pretty bad, almost as bad as your skeletons."
You light the torch and you run around. You see like 60 feet ahead.
You're right next to him. Face to
You
face.
just see, your sort of more competent mirror with blood and burn marks, and then he just looks at you like, nope.
I'm loving making them actually have to do stuff for
I know, it's great, it's great.
I mean, we're very actively choosing to do this.
So ranged.
So it seems like the key is put one of them in mortal danger and then the other one has to do something.
So he walks up to you and casts a spell, and you see these like ghostly hands rush towards you and just dodge out the way. And he gets closer towards you. He just stares at you, and then blue spark shifts to the other side of you. You can see him sort of starts limping past you back towards the safety of his laboratory.
Yes!
Emharis.
Do I hear this
You can
battle
see
going?
it.
With the torch that you see, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And then you see the light of
is
the...
he within 120 feet then if I only got 40 feet last time?
No,
If I move 30 feet, will he be?
he's around the corner. The problem is visibility more so than
Okay.
else. Especially with a misty step.
I turn to walk back and then turn to walk out again, turn to walk back and then I'm going to stop and try and work out what the hell I'm doing now.
Callum.
Okay. So is there anywhere high that I could like get a perch, like Batman style?
Well, there is a staircase up that leads sort of up to the side. So yes, like L5, he's coming in the bottom.
Please just shout, why are you trying to kill me?
See the staircase on the right?
And so he's like coming down here, and there's like there's like a full staircase full of legs.
Yes, there's a full staircase on the side.
Fuck yes. Yeah, I'm gonna like triple dash up that thing.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just kind of like wait up there, like out of sight around the corner.
Sure.
So like not really like hiding, like not mechanically hiding, but like
Out of sight.
yeah.
Because if you have total cover, you still can't be seen. You're leaving. You're unconscious. Molbath.
I head back down the way he just went.
Oh, he's only like 5, 10 feet. Well, he's only like 10 feet, 20 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I walk up, I hit him with a torch and stab him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Orange is the torch. I missed with a torch, obviously. But I had 16 with a knife.
He'll shield that.
You scum. You cowardly scum, turn around and face me!
Wizard battle.
He turns around and faces you.
Bring it.
He brings this wand back up. It's sort of twisted gold and the large blue crystal gem in front of it. Just goes, Expelliarmus! And he casts magic missile.
You shield that.
Uh,
I don't have shield anymore, I'm out of spell slots. So if you do 8 damage.
more than 8.
Yep, I'm down.
So you just fine then. And you hear 4 impacts and then a 5th heavier. And he gave. Oh, you're down, not dead.
No.
No, okay. So he doesn't get his bonus hit points. Unless he kills you on the ground. But he turns and he keeps walking further in. You see limpering now, blood dripping. Emharis, you're confused still?
Well, if I just heard that happen, I'm probably moving towards Molbath.
Yeah. I mean, you'd. Yeah. Kallan?
I'll roll my stealth.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
And I'll
He's typically like he's bleeding and limping and stuff.
yeah.
But you're an expert knowledge of putting people in early graves. He's probably more being a bit of a wuss as opposed to being on complete death.
Yeah. That's alright. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
We'll fix that.
And I'll just kind of like creep up to the edge. Is he still like working his way in?
Yeah. Every now and then he just sort of like glances back over his shoulder to see if there's more coming.
For the rest of my action, bonus action, I will pull out the black arrow,
Mm-hmm.
unfold that out on the ground, slip on one of my gloves, and then just like pull out the short bow and just kind of like get the string ready.
Yep.
And just watch him and wait for a moment where he's like he's either going to turn around and sit down or something.
Sure, it looks like he's headed towards the exit at the other end of the room.
Yep. I'll wait for the cleanest shot that I can. So
Sure.
next round.
Death save. Assuming you two are doing the same stuff, or lack of.
I failed.
Tim, yeah, he just keeps headed over. He sort of walks past you. You're very well hidden. You sort of can see his back.
Perfect.
And go. Aim for like nape.
Advantage. You are so stealth that he is not aware enough to be able to shield. You have to see an attack coming to be able to shield it.
Oh no! Oh no! No! That is a 14 to hit.
I'm embarrassed for you.
His face, so you're 15. So, does that include the +1 from the magic arrow?
Oh no!
Was it plus minus? Was it much arrow?
Yeah, it's over here.
Oh no! No, I didn't.
Remember how it did magical like extra damage, like everything that.
Yeah, it was a magical arrow.
So that's 15.
Damn it!
Thanks, Brad.
Well, I never actually told you the stats of the arrow, so
That is fair.
You probably shouldn't have either.
I probably shouldn't.
Just told him it hits and seen the confusion on his face.
Oh wait. Would he be considered surprised?
You have stealth. I mean, so you have sneak attack on him.
Alright, so just the sneak attack.
Are you still in combat, expecting violence?
That's 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
So you sink this arrow into him.
And then I'll immediately hide.
Where did that come from?
You rolled stealth at the start of your round?
Yeah. Oh, no. I waited around. I rolled stealth, waited.
Okay, I just saw you. I thought you rolled stealth before you did this.
No, he did
No.
that last time.
Okay, cool. So roll stealth.
That's why I took that round, so I could do everything. And I'll change. I'll like fire and be like, fuck, and then just like barrel roll over to the other side and try and stealth.
That's pretty stealthy.
Shit.
Why couldn't
Another
you roll that
natural
last time?
20 on stealth.
You see him. Alright, Kallan. So Truedream, Emissos, Molbath.
God damn it.
I haven't had
Fairly
my
on.
turn yet between your death saves.
Alright.
So I'd do a medicine check of 16 to stabilise.
That'll be your turn. This.
Yes.
You've reached him last turn.
Yep.
So this will be your next go. Yeah.
Okay, so I was
So
further
you will
than
stabilise
60
before
feet
he
away.
dies.
Yep.
But
Alright.
it'll be after that second death save.
Okay.
No. I thought it matters.
Yeah, because you would have been dashing to get up there, and it's an action to do that. So.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
So he runs and gets most of the way towards like the exit of the other end of the place. You think you probably get around the corner next round. That's his turn.
Finish it.
You stabilise your brother, Kallan. He is he's just in short bow range.
Alright, I'll try and.
Do it.
What
Wait,
else
so
did you know?
he's like 80 feet away? Not the.
He's 80 feet away.
I have a question. Is the arrow still in him?
Yes.
Alright.
Does he fall unconscious?
Actually, I will change what he did. He moved 30 feet forward, so he's about 60 feet away. And he casts a spell. And he looks a bit. As he sort of grunts to cast a spell on himself, and he just seems to have a bit of his finger back. Falsely. 3 energies.
And I'll lean out the corner, like I'll roll the other arrow and just where I think he is, and just kind of swing him.
He's dead in the open. Hopefully alive in the open, to my last.
That's 15 to hit.
That hits. 15 hit. Yeah, through his first one.
11, 16 points of damage.
Shield.
How much?
16. Oh wait, sorry,
Yes.
no, 14.
The laughter makes me think this was important.
It really was.
Yeah, he had 15 points.
He had 10 hit points left plus 5 temporary. He's 1 hit point away.
How far did you say he was?
1.
I'll move 30 and throw a dagger.
Sure.
I'll be like, son of a, and then
So,
just
yeah,
like kind of jog down the stairs a little bit and just.
So you put an arrow into him and he like collapses down to a knee and then he just barely starts getting up and crawling off.
Son of a bitch, just die!
Nice.
21 to hit. 2 points of damage.
Yep. He's down.
You hear just from the other room, just, son of a bitch, die! And then just, oh, thank fuck. And because I know he's a necromancer, just to be safe, I will go up and I will just, like,
Move the well.
fucking stab.
That'll be filling
10 to
his
1.
death saves.
You ain't coming back.
You gotta separate the head.
Yeah. That's, I'll wait till Emharis is in the room.
No, it's when Molbath turns up and goes, hey, watch this, I can raise him from the dead.
I'll kind of, I'll drag him back a little bit just to keep him in eyesight as I go to check on Molbath because I imagine he's probably dead.
I'm fine, I'm stabilized.
Yeah, I'm over him with a texture destroying moustache over his moustache.
Just filling it in, making sure it's
More
nice.
of the burn marks.
Making his moustache look like this guy's moustache.
No, that guy's moustache looks like my moustache.
You get outside.
Wonderful. I'm going to choose a nice spot where it's nice and sunny and pleasant. I'm going to plop him down real nice and I'm going to start praying.
Certainly.
Like I wanted to do in the first place.
As I reach you, I'll be like, is he alright?
Oh, he will be. I think we need to get him out of here and get some rest ourselves.
Oh, we should be fine now. And I'll just drop the corpse of the guy.
Well, yes. But what about the others further in?
Well, I mean, we don't really know if there's any more. Doesn't look like we've got a couple of watches going. We should be fine.
Yes, but let's not risk it just yet.
Alright, outside if you wish. I'll keep dragging him.
Little help with this one. I'm trying to drag Molbath's unconscious body quite unsuccessfully.
I'm not very heavy.
No, but I'm very weak.
I've got a -1 to my strength. I've got my own corpse to carry.
The wall of meat is currently outside. You have missed your
My
opportunity.
strength is -1.
As is my strength.
As is my strength.
As is the strength of the dead body.
Am I the only one with +2 strength?
Yes, we're wizards and warlocks.
You know I've got this. I have +2 strength.
Well,
Thank you!
And I'm unconscious, so I'm currently
basically,
useless.
you have 10 minutes between you. You can drag both out if you really want to.
Yeah, I want to get him out in the light to search him.
Yeah.
Because I imagine by
That's it, I turn myself into a rat, -2 strength. Ah!
So you're all outside in the warm light. Well, in the light that is glowing from Truedream. Eventually, I presume your spell drops.
Yes. So it is Prayer of Healing. It is 2d8 plus my Wisdom modifier for up to 6 creatures I can see. The one thing I have to check though is it the one roll applies to each person individually or is it the total amount of health?
Up to you, as long as you're consistent.
Yeah, I read it as it was the total amount on the dice. Everyone gets that individually.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably a lot easier.
Yeah.
Probably,
It takes you 10
Oh.
minutes and a spell slot.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just a one roll for everyone. I thought you meant roll individually for each person.
Yeah, if it was
No, I thought it was like
if it was Paul,
one
then it was
roll and you had to like
Yeah.
split it out.
No. It's, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just didn't want to have to divvy it.
It is not worse than Cure Wounds at a second level.
Yes, I just didn't want to have to divvy it. So we've got 7 plus
I'm at max.
6 plus. Is it my Wisdom modifier or
Yes.
Wisdom plus proficiency?
This
No,
is one
it
five.
was one
Wisdom mod, so plus 2. So we've got 8, 7, and 8, which is 15, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 health back.
Now, how does that go with the minus? Does that come off the
Yeah, you
minus?
stay
It's
back
not
at
mine.
0.
You are stabilized.
you're back at
Oh,
zero.
And even if you weren't, you don't heal from negative, you just heal from 0.
Yeah, cool.
So you're all restored. Outside.
I was 3 more hit points. And then I would have used all of them up, but I got to maximum with 3 to spare. It was worth it.
I think we were all almost killed, but I think he's dead.
Oh, good.
Hmm.
Did you search him?
No,
Did you get the wand?
I thought you'd actually want the pleasure, so.
Alright, I
Don't
take
get
the
too
one.
fancy now.
He has
And
a
I'll
wand.
pocket it, and then I start searching.
Yeah, I'm going to go back in and collect my dagger and staff.
And perhaps next time it would be wise not to go walking off when I'm about to cast a healing spell.
Well, you should have told us. We would have come back.
You walked off while the combat was still in
It
progress.
looked like he had it sorted.
Yeah.
He
You
has.
couldn't
should
do
not
anything against
have
zombies.
walked off alone.
I wasn't alone. My brother was with
There were
me.
3 of us. In fact, it was the 2 of you that stayed alone.
Yeah.
He has 9 platinum pieces.
Who had the
Pouch
highest
along
amount
with
of
one
health
gold
during
piece.
that whole process?
Out of what?
The 2 that were alone.
Actually, I'm fairly meaty for a warlock.
I am also going to cut his head off.
It is wiser for a pack to move as fast as the slowest members than the fastest.
Well, it seems like the problem's dealt with.
And put it in the sack for later.
And most of you nearly died.
Oh, yes. Not strangers to that after last week.
To be fair, he took quite a lot. I'll also take that arrow out of him as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'll like go collect like the rug and shit from it and just kind of like triple dash until I get there and then triple dash back.
Yeah, so you run in, look around. You guys, the place is still now. Yeah. There's still at the end of the chamber to explore. There's a path to the right from the star-shaped room.
Was there a desk or anything in the chambers where?
It looked like there was some various notes and the like across the place. The long bench, the little tools. There's also various grooves carved in where various blood and the like would be.
I'll collect notes and get all that stuff. Roll them up, put them in a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, while I'm here, I'll have a quick explore around where he was running to.
Sure.
Starts a new battle.
I will be doing so stealthily. Natural 19.
A bit of it being a rogue. You eventually
Stealth.
run into. You go down the corridor, it splits and rejoins a couple of times, not in any major way, it just looks more like it's shattered long. And eventually it opens up into an oval cavern. It's 40 feet wide and 60 feet long. You see a series of dark purple tapestries on the wall. At the centre of the pedestal, centre stands a pedestal fashioned of severed arms to arrange like that. And clutched in the centre is a crystal sphere. You see a purple, almost iron-like inside with a single slit. There's also a chest in the corner. And there's just a couple of wizards' benches around. Nothing particularly stands out to you as valuable, but there's an enchanting. You train Arcana,
yeah.
so you recognise there's an enchanting circle.
Okay.
Yeah, the chest is near that.
I'll get the rapier and just kind of up behind all the tapestries and kind of have a look at them as I'm going. And see
there's a tapestry on the north wall. You sort of open it. It looks like there's a shelf that's been either was naturally there or slightly expanded. Just judging by dust and stuff around, there was probably something that looks like a wand that had been resting there.
I'll kind of look at it and be like, no. And then I'll have a crack at that chest. If I can't find anything behind the tapestries.
Investigation.
Check
And
traps.
it's a mimic.
Oh, thank God. That just was dancing on that one. That's oh god, I got a plus. That's for my investigation is. What's that for? So, 18.
It is. There's a fairly simple lock. That as part of the lock, there's a very basic trap on it. Looks like just a needle trap.
I'll try and pop.
Sure.
Get the trap. Disarm the trap. That's my natural one. It's an 8 with my expertise in thieves' tools.
It's gonna go off. But you get half damage?
And I have resistance to dodge it. Advantage to dodge it.
Oh, if you're getting a natural one, it's gonna go off and straight stab you.
Tops.
20 halved poison damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, just 10. So yeah, that's half my health.
Yeah. So you feel the poison go through you. It looks like it was a once-use thing, so you can just force it open now.
Yep, cool.
So you open it up.
It was also trapped again.
Inside looks to be like a hooded lantern.
I'd just be like,
you pick it up. It appears to be bronze with a sort of gold, almost motif on it. It's looks like flames etched in a gold leaf around it. There's a front lantern on it.
does it appear magical at all?
You pick it up. You do feel some very slight magic off it.
Interesting. Is there a command word on it or anything etched on it anyway?
Arcana.
Explode.
Self-destruct in.
18.
Fireball.
You look around. The magic inherent in it seems more passive than active.
Yeah. Okay. I'll light it.
So you open it up, and as soon as you open it, light comes out. It doesn't need to be lit. You actually see there's what appears to be an eye in it that looks on fire, and out of it looks like almost cat's-eye slit, just light comes out.
Oh, that's. Oh yes. Oh yes. I don't
But
know.
it comes out like a standard
Yes.
bullseye lantern, not like a single line.
I'll close it and see if it turns off. Just
Close it and well, no light comes out of it when
Yeah.
it's closed. It's like the refrigerator light. Is it on? Is it not?
Yeah. I'll
It's on actually.
I'll put it on my
What you do is you take
Oh
all the
my
doors
God.
out of the fridge,
My
put
lamp.
someone in, and get them to tell you.
or you
Schrodinger's
just
Or a
do
camera.
you just push the button on it.
Or you put your phone camera on inside.
That's so fun.
For old purposes, I'll check the for a false bottom in the chest, see if there is one.
Nope.
Alright, and collect notes. I'll leave all the notes and stuff on Molbath to come and look later. The crystal sphere is what interests me on the pedestal.
Yeah, sure.
I really contemplate taking it. Just like
Do it.
you said it had an eye in it?
Yeah, it's like a purple thing with a similar like slit, but it's like purple.
Do it.
Does it follow me?
Roll perception.
Natural 2.
Not that you notice.
Yeah.
Sauron speaks. As
You're
you,
right.
as you grab it and pick it up, the eye sort of swirls to a purple mist and fades. And roll Arcana check.
19.
Appears to be a fairly normal drift globe.
Ooh. Command word. Buck.
No.
Password.
Password 1. Guest.
Admin.
Well, it's a fairly standard globe. You look around. You got a 19 on your Arcana check.
Yep.
You look around it. What languages can you speak?
Oh, fuck. I think just common. I didn't write it down because I don't think I have
You didn't
any
write comments down. Very good.
Yeah, well, I didn't have languages, so I just went, I don't need a spot for that.
Okay. You do see some writing on it. You just can't read it.
Alright. No, well, that's handy later. And I'll put that in a... No, I'll carry that.
Put it away for now.
I mean, with the 19 up Arcana, you know that it would. Oh, I was gonna say we would just follow you around, but you haven't activated it. So.
Yeah, I was going to be like, yeah, and then just like walk around, but I guess I'll use the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave the desk and stuff for Molbath to search because most of it's of inconvenient and like insignificance to me.
That's your passive perception.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'll have a squeeze them, but if I can't see anything other than paperwork, then
What language is the paperwork in?
that's a good question. What language is paperwork in?
It's not common, you don't know.
Yeah.
I think it is common,
Hey, at least I can tell what.
but
type of
it's
text.
common. From what you can tell, a large amount of it is sort of various Akan writing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's common. Yeah, the notes are in common. It's about how to properly prepare corpses for creation
Ah.
of long-term undead constructs.
Well,
As in
He
undead.
arrived yet.
I don't know. You guys were just hanging around for ages.
Well, yeah,
No,
we were waiting
I
at the door.
headed in once I was up.
Then
Yeah.
probably you head back
Yeah.
in. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh. I just run for
Yeah, as I'm reading this, I'll be like, oh, yeah, you're really gonna like this.
I started investigating all the people working.
Um,
Yeah.
You think
What's that under your arm?
Oh, right. Yeah, holding like 2 magical items and just like, this is my new lantern. Put that away. And like,
And this is my new left ball.
this is my other new lantern.
It's not very light.
I'm like, I believe it's a drift globe, but unfortunately I can't read the command word.
Oh, it says.
in primordial, which you can just inherently read. I mean, you can read in various ways.
Yeah.
It's just straight primordial. It's not one of the subtypes. It has, I don't know, it's like basically rise, glow. It's like rise, glow.
Yeah, I was going to say, I walk up and go, it's in primordial, and walk off.
Yeah.
Just,
Like it's the most obvious thing in the world.
So it's just like, is it so it has to be said in primordial?
It says.
Which command would?
I imagined all 3.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it'll just follow you. Sort of drifts over behind you.
Lovely. I will warn you that there was like this nasty purple eye in it, but I'm sure you'll find and we'll walk away.
By this point, you've probably noticed that your lantern doesn't sort of exactly fit straight. Every time the lantern goes past like one of the torches, it sort of holds onto the torch for a little bit. The torch dims slightly, but it's in the spotlight, and then it moves on.
It steals.
Yeah, I focus on a torch for a while and like move it closer to it.
Yeah, you just see that the torch is dimmed, and the eye seems to be staring at it.
Quietly whisper some words.
Fuck it, I'll hold it up to it. Does it like eat the fire? Is it like one of the...
No, you just see like
Burning
this.
eye.
Like, it seems to be like a slight fiery glimmer in the eye.
It's excited.
I whisper some druidic words, wave an arm. The fire goes out.
It's aroused by fire. As long as I don't need to feed you, looking into it like, oh, fuck. Well, I've yeah, that's my job done.
Some new toys to play with.
Mm.
So you guys, what are you guys up to from now?
Collecting my paperwork.
I'm waiting for the drift glow to go past and bop it and watch it float back and go into the circle.
I would
We're sort of just hanging behind you, like they're designed to follow someone around in like a dungeon or like being convenient.
Oh, also, I collected these from the other room, and I'll pass you over the collection of papers that he was working with when you bumped into him.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's information about like seems to be instructions to do make a kind check.
I would recommend once we're done here, we go and take a
20.
rest for a while.
There seems to be various references to the fire of revealing.
I think it's referring to your lantern. It's something about a fire revealing, and the rest is just.
Yeah, if you got a 20, there's also seems to be a reference that while it eats fire, fire cannot be put out under normal means. So yeah,
I'll refer that to you, and then go back to gathering all
well, under the light of revealing.
into a giant tome.
Yeah, off the 20, I'm just going to give you it all. Basically, you charge it up by making it stare at fire,
Cool.
and then it just gets used similar to lantern revealing.
Yeah. And
We're
so,
gonna
like,
need the
whatever
lantern.
fire it's on can't be put out unless by magical means.
Yes.
That's tops.
We're gonna need the lantern. We're going to the pub, and we're hanging around till close when she tries to put all the lanterns out.
One downside is it will be a giant spotlight, and you'll be hiding all the other end.
That's unimportant.
Yeah, we'll just hold the light up
Put it
so that
behind
she
it.
can see what she's doing while we put the.
Does it do anything like when I run it over the tapestry? Does it like change the tapestries in any way? No.
Did you find a way to the top where that big rock was?
This is the first
We
way.
still haven't
Probably.
gone down the whole passage, so we can double back and go down there. I'm gonna look at the wand. I saw him cast magic missile from it,
Mhm.
and that's a pretty common item. So can I?
It's a magic missile, yeah.
And it has an activation word on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Whatever. It's just.
I assume he
Go web,
used
go.
the charges. I give
I
it a
choose you.
flick and try and cast a spell at the wall.
Sure.
That's his last
You
charge.
might-
Fire
outside,
3 bolts. Well,
practicing.
it hits the target you're aiming at.
Ah, oh, it was charged, isn't it?
That was its
Yeah.
last charge, wasn't it?
That was his last charge.
I figured it was, but I had to check. Alright, I'll put it away.
It could have been a very costly check.
I know.
I'm going to try the other hallway and see if it leads up to the top.
It sort of leads up to a chamber that would match up with the top of the stairs. Because while you're up there, you're obviously more focused on him, but there is like a small little view slit.
Yep.
And what appears to be like a lever. And then
Pull the lever, Crunk.
so you go in and you see a couple of chests just like sitting there.
You can always shout in.
I take a step back.
I'm looking for stairs out of here.
No.
Did you hear that?
Hear what, brother?
Okay, well, I go up and very gingerly kick the chest with my toe and jump back.
You kick it open. And
What are you doing, brother?
Is there a second chest?
there's 2 chests, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, if he's doing it, I'm going to kick the other.
You both kick
chest.
the 2 chests open. You're just filled with like rocks.
Sheer
and gravel.
bravery.
Ah, the trap chest.
Isn't your unseen servant still going?
No, not by now.
and start taking rocks out.
Help me with this. Just try and tip it over.
I mean, eventually you can. Rocks just
Nothing
Wow,
mixed in with the
awesome,
rocks.
no.
I think these will just be dropped on us.
Perceptions.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, might be 13.
I have 12.
11.
Are you there as well?
I assume so. I was talking to him.
13.
All have gathered in this one area doing this. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you just knocked them just over.
Is there anything under the chests?
No.
So it points out to the area where I got it dropped on my fingers, like the view slit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's like the.
Yeah, the lever to drop it.
Well, no, it's if you knowing that there's something there, look up. You see at the roof, which their past perceptions weren't enough to notice, that there's like a section that you'll fall away if you pull the lever. Just rocks fall down. Like the zombies with the chest, but more complicated.
Yeah.
I see nothing in there, see no staircase. I'm going to head back down and try and find a way to the top where the giant rock is.
You've searched every room in here. There is no way up.
I go back out and start walking up the ravine.
Perhaps before we do that, bro, we should go inside and rest for a while.
Oh, we
As
can
I
rest out here
said
just fine.
earlier.
Yeah, but we'll probably be safer in the caves.
Oh, what if someone comes back that isn't expecting us to be here?
Well, then we'll be outside and they'll just attack us.
Wait,
It's in the
wait,
cave, there's only one
um,
entrance.
I wasn't there, so
No,
I'm
you
gonna-
weren't.
So I'm
No,
gonna,
you weren't. No, you weren't.
Can it be the pigeon of wait, you guys?
I was about to let them roll inside check.
Okay.
An inside each.
Okay.
That is a 18 for me.
20.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, he did seem to be talking about like you guys are already late.
Yes, and we're expecting other people. So I don't think we should be here when they come.
The question is, what were they delivering or picking up?
I would like to see what they have when they come.
Well, can't we do that from atop the ravine?
I don't think we're in any shape to climb up there right now. How about we just
Speak
go
for
rest in the
yourself.
woods and then wait for them?
Sure, let's do that.
So work out exactly what you do later, but for now we are going to end today's session.
So I'm gonna sleep
I'm
on
rock
the
climbing.
stairs.
So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for playing, players. We'll see you all tomorrow with House of Mercy and Thursday for more Edge of the Empire, Dangerous Beasts and How to Hide Them.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you all
See you
later.
later.